Holy shit, 4 years.
I can.
Thank you.
Probably.
Thank you for all your help over the years, and yes.
I think I have the base body for this one.
Pandemic doesn't entirely count, but it still does in a sense.
Myself.
Yeah, no problem.
It was just his,
Hey, Sam.
the blonde.
Right. Yes, color. It needs proper color.
Instead of, yeah.
It's still so weird. It's gonna be so weird.
Yeah, for a lot of people it's gonna be weird because they're used to seeing this, but for other people they're used to seeing the
other one. Yeah, exactly.
So this would be weird.
This is already weird.
I was thinking if this one wasn't too heavy, I could just use this one, but I think if they don't change the standard stuff.
I don't know what the standard is for that.
They don't change.
But I mean, some things are going away anyway, so. Like, obviously, the pin and the ring.
It's the...
Both rings.
I think what it was as long as it was medium.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, then I looked... And he was
it's a dragon
heavy,
shit.
But that was when we had like, it's all the
and the fizz bones.
The dragon, which is
and the fizz bones, but
which is not. Well, yeah, but yeah, I mean, most of that's the dragon shit, which
it's pretty.
It's probably that is the worst kept secret I've ever had on this fucking model. I will say.
Well, I mean, you showed people, so.
Yeah, that's why this is the worst kept secret.
It's fair.
Because that's when I was excited for it, because I thought I was getting ready. I was building up to do that. And then things happened. I was like, oh, okay, now I have to wait.
Someday.
Yeah.
Iced donuts?
Well,
what the iced donuts? I'm curious. I'm curious.
I'm gonna have to do his own armor too, especially if Kari Town's is being more actively worked on. I should probably get a.
Someone asked me for mango jam. Fucking eating.
It's okay. It's okay. My DM gave me a mango after carousing in D&D tonight.
Lulu's character was sent to buy mango jam from me by Ari.
No.
I still have no context for the mango. I thought it was funny.
It was just a mango.
It was literally just a mango that Zhao brought to.
Flint made sound mysterious, so I'm like, what is it about? And then it just took off from there.
It was just Zhao deciding to make it a meme because she didn't want to leave a mango back home when it wasn't ripe yet, and then have it be like unripe or like too ripe and rotten by the time she got back. So she just brought it like a baby in her fucking overalls, in the pouch in the front of her overalls. She carried a mango.
Okay, wait.
That is
so. Point, though, I am a bigger part of the joke than the actual mango itself.
Yeah, everyone is a bigger part of the joke than the mango. To be fair,
the fact that people sent 15 people that night sent me DMs of a mango gift than the actual real life mango.
Because that was the point, to just make it so weird for all the people that weren't there.
Just make it weird and mysterious. As Lulu corrals
ring donuts with icing and sprinkles. Oh, gotcha.
Everyone send it to
I was like on ice for some reason, like cold donuts. Is that a thing? I'm dumb.
And the change started.
Look, you were just making a big deal about it, so I was like, you know what, fuck it.
This is great.
I wasn't even making a big deal about it. I just questioned it. I didn't make a big deal about it until 5 people sent it to me at midnight.
Well, that's what I was saying. You made a big deal about it, so I was like, send.
Yeah, all the stuff at the con was just done, so we were just doing that shit. 9 hour time.
It was fun, though.
It was a good time. I still want more people to just come visit me because it's cheaper and there's a lot of free shit to do that's touristy.
You know, that's fair.
Flint, you've been in Florida before, right?
I was born there, yeah.
I used to live in Florida.
I had to fight for my life today.
Oh.
My mom
with all
comes
the...
into my room screaming, and there's like a lizard
Hi.
this big above her window.
Oh, lizards.
Oh.
Nerd.
Nerd.
Yeah.
We are now in VR instead of real life.
That was VR. This is real life. The mango was eaten on Sunday. It was sad.
I'm approaching. Hi.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello. I didn't know if it was private.
Nope.
No, no. I was just streaming and talking to chat.
I thought he was watching
Flip
wrestling.
came over,
You missed
so-
me. Get Mara so good.
Oh. Oh no.
You were talking about how I am tired after MMR lobbies, and Skullblock has said, "Yeah, there's only so many spoons you can donate to the cause." And I was like, "Yeah." And then Mara said, "What if I wanted a spork?" And I'm just like, "You, of course you like a spork. You're an orc." And she was like, "What? I don't get it." I'm like, "Okay, imagine that you're holding a spoon. Now look at your teeth."
Yes, true.
Nice.
Very true.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Spork.
Yeah.
Spork.
Spork.
Damn, now I want a spork.
Just face palmed.
Oh.
Didn't say anything for like 2 minutes.
You're just dana, 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 da 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 da.
I'm a hunter.
Du-du-du.
That sounds like a really good thing to name a normal type haunter.
Huh.
What is the name?
Huntper?
Huntper
Hunter.
instead of haunter.
Give the hunter some
What
cat
would
ears.
even be a normal type hunter?
Every villain in
everyday
Scooby Doo.
Oh my god,
That's funny. That's funny.
so true.
It's just a fleshy hunter.
No, it's just Old Man
that's
Jenkins
weird.
from the
Oh,
from down the street.
Yeah. No.
It's just a.
It looks closer to probably a Clefairy. Yeah.
It's true.
It's just a. It's just a new Pokemon that likes to pretend to be a hunter and scare people, but it's actually just like a cat of some kind.
Mm.
Just like
It's a normal
it
version
has,
of a
like,
Mimikyu. It's
the
just got
mask
like a
mechanic.
I still
just got a thing over its
haven't
head.
come up
Is
with a
that-
name for the Snivy that Echo adopted because he had adopted the lazy Snivy that Skullmancer
Yeah, it's
was
not
playing.
skull.
Oh.
I know.
Hmm.
I haven't come up with a name yet because
Oh.
do I just name it Mango?
Oh, I should start the lobby.
Mango.
do I just name it
Without
Mango?
saying anything, since I haven't said anything to my own stream yet, was there any plans for the
Just name it Giuseppe.
stuff?
Technically, yes, but
Tests?
yes. Ellis said that he'd be here tonight,
I know the fucking skeleton.
Okay.
but
Okay.
whether that's actually a thing, I don't know.
I'll try to figure out a proper, because I do a little better if I know slightly ahead of time, so I can try to formulate things into proper words instead of doing it on the spot.
But yes, the idea was Ellis would be here tonight, though that will depend on Lauren.
I guess depending on what they do, they could find out entirely, but that hinges heavily on what they do.
Hmm.
I mean, you technically know because you got it, but
Yeah, out of
other
character,
people
but
don't know,
yes.
so I haven't said anything.
Exactly, same. Custard filling in a hot drink. Oh, that sounds amazing, actually. That really does fucking sound amazing. Looks like we're in. Oh, I gotta put this back on. Come on, load. There we go. I'm glad I got it to work when I'm just nearby. I'm glad that actually worked.
Yeah, that's honestly
Makes things
that's
so much
nice, 'cause
easier.
I keep forgetting to toggle it on when you're, because you try to do it when I don't see you, and I just
Right.
because I've had the issue where people would just accidentally click it,
Yeah.
or they'd like feel the seat and they're like, oh, I'm gonna click that regardless, not knowing what it does, and then they're like, crotch in my face. Oh,
Okay, I need to figure. There has to be a way where only where only a specific person with a specific thing can like see it as well as activate it. But I don't know how to do that yet. I know it's possible. It has to be possible.
yeah, it's possible because there's the whole like combat thing where like the sparks and clangs won't go off unless you have a specific code typed in
You think?
to the receiver.
Nerds.
How dare you?
Hi.
I get how fucking weird it is being taller than everybody. I got so used to being one of the shorter people at TwitchCon. It's not.
I know, right? Everyone
I
was
was
fucking tall.
like the third shortest in our Airbnb. Yeah.
That's how it tends to go.
I'm 6'2", and I play a 5'3" man.
I'm 5'8", and I was somehow one of the shorter people there.
You're still taller than me, technically.
I'm also still taller than me and Seer.
Yeah.
And again, Rock and Bubble came down. I don't know if you got to see them at all. Bubble's
No.
like 4'9". She's so fucking short.
4'9".
I feel like I've seen it. I saw her a couple of years ago.
Actually, 4 foot. She's actually like 4'9".
I don't think I've ever met someone that tall.
Only
Or that
one.
short.
Only one.
She's like literally like 2 inches above like the legal classification for dwarfism. That's how short she is. 'Cause I think
Sounds about right.
Wow.
I think like the legally maximum height for someone to be classified as dwarfism is like 4'7". And she's like 4'9". So like actually fucking short. It don't happen often, but it do happen. It do be thing. There are people that short. They do exist. I've seen them. with my
yeah,
eyeballs.
no, I know there are people that short. I've had friends who are that short. I just never met them in person.
Oh god, I also need to fix my audio. There we go.
It's a
Nice. Wrong menu. Yeah.
Look at this nerd. Look at this bitch.
What is this?
Nerd.
What
Look at
the
this.
fuck?
Look at this bitch. Keep doing that.
Rip.
Fucking dead.
What is with my? It's because of the big glass thing, isn't it? It's because my tracking's messing up because my new case has an entire side that's just like glass.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah, maybe.
I'm pretty sure it's making everything bounce.
It's like drape a little thing over that side or something.
Actually, you know what? I
I
probably
have-
won't.
I'm kind of lucky because the clear case on mine is facing away from my lighthouses, but because of where my computer is, occasionally my hip.
So I got in a little bit late, so I got to get in all my discussion and hanging out with people.
It's like a third of the size of my old one. Like it's so fucking small.
I
Like,
know the idea
could
was to do
walk
some
my stuff around,
stuff
but
today,
that
but I
would
don't know
involve
if-
me moving my bed into here, and I'm pretty sure my bed frame wouldn't even fit in here. That's how small this room is.
Oh,
Damn.
that is small. That's almost like a closet.
So I have like my desk is about like 3.5 feet by 2 feet, and I also have a bar.
Well, we'll see if anybody else is here
So
today.
that's like 50%
Oh.
of my room.
Oh, still, that's
Because I refused to give up my bar fridge when we moved house.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
refused to.
no, that's fair. No, that's fair.
It's very
I
nice.
paid fucking $300 for it. It was like, no, I am keeping that luxury. I also
No,
Holy
that-
shit,
that is
yeah.
fair.
I'm thinking about draping something over my computer, but I have to be careful because I have two of the hottest things.
Exhaust.
Not over my computer because it would go over the fan. So I have a 4090 and a 3DX,
Yeah.
which both run incredibly hot.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, gotta be careful with that.
I mean, you could probably get some of those, you know, those like hooks that have like the pull tab backs that are just like sticky.
Yeah.
You could probably, if you don't mind putting those on your case, you could do that and then
That's-
hang a little
So,
curtain.
My office has a floor-to-ceiling mirror. That's literally what I put on there. I got 2 of the hooks. You can get them at like Home Depot for like $5. And then just got like an old.
Yeah, they're pretty
sheet,
cheap.
Cut 2 small holes in it and just draped it down.
What I might do is I actually might go get some tape and some paper.
Yeah, that'll be like a stopgap at least for today. It should.
Yeah, that's quick and dirty.
I'm already getting like interference from it. I'm gonna be a bit. Y'all do your thing.
Okay.
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 I'll see you in there in a bit. You a bitch. Just the average
All right.
Tish.
Right, you need to get back into character, yes?
We used to go to VR clubs and talk about normal maps in front of the dancers.
That sounds about right. Is that code? Normal math?
No. No, we would talk about normal maps. Also, I am upset my voice mod isn't working, so I guess
Oh no.
I'm not playing today.
Hmm.
Because voice mod 3 is throwing a hissy fit for whatever reason, and I don't know why.
Damn it.
Just like trying to reboot it now, but it's. I don't think.
Have you tried Task Manager closing it and then opening it?
I already tried that.
No,
MUV, voice mod, how dare you?
that's tough.
It's fine. I guess we're not playing Jerry today.
Oh, poor Jerry.
Jerry hasn't been up to a whole lot either, though.
There.
Jerry just kind of exists.
Yeah.
Jerry has been,
Except when he doesn't.
Jerry's just been making a kitten. Playing with a kitten the entire time.
Fucking Jerry's been posting on Metagram asking about random ass food. His most recent
Oh my
recent
God.
post is so there's Pokemon in the house I live in asking me to do something which will endanger my life.
Oh
How do
no.
I get them chocolate without angering the hormonal kitsune I live with? And the collective response on Metagram was get chocolate somewhere else.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, no, that's yeah.
Pretty much.
I haven't.
Because Bori's hidden all the chocolate inside of the den because the Pokemon found the stash.
I haven't been looking at Metagram because a lot of it was getting a little weird.
Metagram
Too
is
real,
where,
it's
like,
too
I'll
real.
Just, like, go there, it's Jerry, and post just like really food things.
Yeah, there's a lot of people going back and forth and getting like seemingly real angry about things. It's like,
There's like,
Yeah.
like a lot of
Hey.
the recent stuff is like fuck corpos, which is normal. Or like someone was posting about cheese, so I went on there as Jerry. I'm just like, hey, is there magic infused cheese? And then this person's just like, wait, you might be onto something.
damn, I needed to fill out I should have. That's what I forgot. I was gonna fill out a visitor application for Dr. James West.
Ah.
Because
Sounds.
He's caused a little bit of chaos amongst amongst the Aegis crew.
Oh no.
Technically, Ryder has.
And there's a
once I get my Facebook set,
The entire
one day Jaden will get to meet Ryder, and no one will be ready for that interaction.
Oh no.
Anytime,
Oh no.
Anytime Curry and I have interacted in a roleplay scenario, it has been absolute fucking chaos.
that so
Yep, that's
mean,
right.
he's
Or fighting each other. There is no in between.
technically Ryder's been invited to the guild. I don't think I ever sent him an invite, like an actual Discord invite.
Oh.
Yeah, you should probably just like message Curry and be like, "Hey, are you free to come to this lobby?"
Yeah,
I'm sure
probably.
he'd ask him. He'll be like, "Yeah."
Oh no, yeah, like because I kept forgetting. I was like, hey, if you know, because Sig actually was like, yeah, here is my card. This is where I work. Feel free to come and visit.
Do
My
the thing.
genius ass just completely forgot to send him the Discord invite.
Also, Saturday, Shark Cage, Cassidy Battle version 2.
Oh.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh,
I
put in a Shark Cage of Bad Blood.
Oh, I haven't been able to watch like
Oh, shit.
any of September. No,
Yeah, no.
I haven't
Bad
seen.
Blood is
Yeah,
this
I haven't watched it
Saturday.
for like a month. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that at the very least. Oh fuck! But what time is it? Where are they at?
I will let you know.
Oh, shenanigans.
If they're in the U.S., I'm gonna have to choose AA
No, no,
or Bad Blood.
No, they're in Atlanta, but it's
Hi.
earlier because of the weather's been in
Fuck.
Atlanta. I will
Goddamn.
let you know.
Listen, I heard Bad Blood. I got called over. What's good?
Shark Cage, Shark Cage, Shark Cage, Shark Cage, Shark Cage.
So what I'm hearing is.
Shanrock to start watching again because
Oh my god.
Shan videos at TwitchCon.
I love it.
We showed Shan Rhea Ripley in the Light 6 specifically, and Shan's like, I gotta get back into this.
Nice.
So, that's cool.
You should probably get in soon though, before people are like, why the fuck get your asses in here?
Yeah.
Right, yes, I've
Raw. Xavier Woods
Wait, what happened?
demasked Mysterio in the middle of match to pin him.
Oh, is he going heel?
Going heel.
Oh, damn.
That's gonna be interesting. I met him at MomoCon.
Xavier
He
Woods,
challenged-
Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, Xavier Woods. I was dressed as Hercule and I was carrying around a world heavyweight champion belt. And he points me from across the room and says, "I'm coming for that belt." And I was like, and he plays because I didn't know who it was. I wasn't wearing my glasses, so I looked at him and said, "Any place, anytime."
That's amazing. My roommate ran into Booker T for a convention this year, and Booker T's like a foot shorter than them.
Oh.
Damn.
Wild.
Wild. But yeah, apparently he goes to Dragon Con and MomoCon every year.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice.
So
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
all right. Voice.
She's here because I told her to be here.
Do you have a Metaverse version of Aurora?
Yes.
Yes.
Her name is Mono Muse. Monoceros Muse.
I am so happy.
Because I will get stuck in that conversation for probably. The
Oh, I
next
know you
hour.
shall. At least 1 week of putting in the energy is complete. Hello, dear.
I'm brainstorming here.
Brainstorming what?
For.
So I got my application approved. I need to speak with the guild mistress about a food truck, but there's a lot of these, like, obstacles here. So,
Oh.
Oh, good luck with that.
Yes. I do not believe I do not think you would need a truck. Technically, we have plenty of what do they put on the hibachi inside. So technically, there are places inside with which to, so long as you can bring everything there. I knew that was simply added recently.
Work technically.
Hello,
I had to
Jaden.
look, because you mentioned recently. Let's go inside. Sure.
Escape the house.
I only remember the big.
Oh, for goodness! How are the darlings?
New.
They're good.
Good.
Now I just need to get my pin.
Why am I not surprised?
Rainstorm here.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, it is Rochelle.
Hey, Stinky.
It's been far too long. Of course she is here with the Pokemon.
Oh.
And Bunny!
Bunny's back.
There she is.
Yes, Bunny did get out and about somewhat recently, which was nice.
It's good to see Bunny again.
Indeed.
I like it too.
Hello, Bunny, darling.
Oh, sugar
Oh. Oh.
Ah.
Oh, yes, it is the important time.
And of course, I do have to say this as well. If you do wish to, we do have
a note for Keith has a shiny metal left arm.
You're being double teamed. It would definitely potentially help getting
Oh, exciting.
somebody. Lisa, I might need to call you to. I'm gonna test for
Hello, Rochelle, darling. Good to see you.
Say.
Yes, Steve.
Wait, good set.
Oh.
Yeah, never mind. Okay.
I was trying to back
You're
up a
free.
little bit. I'm so
You're free.
trying to keep eye contact. I do that, but I don't want to bone the tail.
Shouldn't be.
Oh.
I should.
Oh.
You did not make it clear that you wanted me.
Yes,
I am
very
the one
confused.
transporting her.
There's a lot of people around, and I was worried about our guests here than anything.
Yes, it.
Miss Ida has trouble sleeping.
Oh.
According to her, when she sleeps, half of her brain is still active and stays awake, so she's not able to get proper rest. I was going to talk to Leaky as well to see if he can whip something up. But if you don't mind smoking, would you perhaps have something that could help?
Ooh, as a matter of fact, I've been considering such things. I very much have quite a bit of calming. I've been focused on one that is a bit more potent. Though the last person that had this particular difficulty technically did not smoke, so I could not help them. Plus, it was a curse, so that makes it extra. This is not a curse, is it?
Echo.
This is not a curse, no. It's mainly just me.
Rochelle's
Oh,
trying
wonderful.
Rochelle's trying to buy a
Well
Pokemon.
then, let us see.
Kise, I will leave Miss Ida in your care. I'm being
Of course.
I will be right back.
Here's the delegate. Okay. I was just letting you know.
Believe.
That checks out for Echo.
Going to hold out a green pouch. This sort of pipeweed should be alright if you are alright with pipeweeds. I should have quite a, I suppose calming effect is the first thing. They call it very mellowing. Should at least allow the part that is still awake to, at least, I suppose the closest they call it is getting shut-eye. Even though it is not pure sleep, but it does help a bit, if you cannot properly sleep entirely.
We have consent up to the
Oh, have you used Kizami before? Do you know how to use the Kiseru pipe?
I have not.
Oh, then that would be important. That is a very specific type of pipeweed.
Yes.
Oh, darling, do you still have your... the Kiseru you made?
over there got into a box of candy bars.
Do you guys have like Pokemon?
There you are. You would need one of those. That is called a Kiseru. That is what I am.
Poppins and berries.
Now, what you do generally with the pipeweed, it is very, very thinly shredded. It is called Kizami. All you would do is take just enough out of the pouch to roll into a very small ball between your thumb and forefinger, which you place in the very small bowl there. Then you light it with a match. Please do not use a lighter, that is very rude. But after that, you simply take gentle hits.
What about magic?
Magic's fine.
Yes, magic.
I've used prestidigitation myself.
Alright.
Dog food.
Is it?
It is enchanted, so it should hopefully... Well, assuming you're alright with normal magic enchantments. I know some people are a bit averse to them.
Yes.
Perfect. Then yes. at least one bowl about maybe 15 minutes or so before you wish to rest. That should give enough time. They're small for a reason.
Would you like this back at some point? Or...
No, I make them. You can keep it.
Thank you.
It's good to find people going back to the old ways, so I'm happy for that. There are very few of us in existence now, which is quite sad. My apologies, darling. I'm Kisagawa. You may call me Kise, the head of aftercare here.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ida. As I believe you heard from me. I forgot the name. Apologies.
Oh, you mean Echo? The harpy.
Ah, yes.
That is lovely. I'm glad he pointed you my way. I'd been wondering if someone would be coming around for one of the calming kisame. More recently, it has been more of the kagasuchi, which is a bit more of a stimulating experience, to say the least. But I do hope it helps you, dear. Let me know.
Thank you. I will probably be here next week, I believe. Is when it opens again.
Wonderful. So if you think it needs anything, let me know. I have been trying to adjust my concoctions a bit.
Behind security.
Behind security, please. I'm a little busy at the moment.
I wish you the best.
You as well, dear.
Both of you.
35 balls, a 10-pack of potions.
I'm not ready.
We don't do battles a lot, but I've been stocking up. Okay.
Finally, more people interested in proper Kizami use. Oh, exciting.
Back there, so I'll just give you one box of balls.
No, it doesn't hit you.
If you could come around the counter, I'm a little bit.
Oh, grass is here as well.
Good to see you again. Has it been treating you well?
Echo's so busy tonight.
I got some shopping to do.
And Rochelle's helping.
So, let's see. Here's some chocolate.
Of course Rochelle would be helping. Makes perfect sense.
No, I think they're shopping.
Fine, I'll take it.
To be fair, it could be both. Given her, it could very much be both.
More than likely.
I was gonna say,
He probably knows more than anyone at this point.
Oh, definitely more recent balls. I don't have any more.
I'm just gonna snooze that.
Or Pokeball shop.
Right.
That's a premier ball.
That would change things.
Highest.
I almost wish I had a laser pointer.
Hands you a small wooden case.
Great
with
at the
our
moment.
logo
That's
on
all that we can sell.
Oh,
Mm.
that's fine. Honestly.
Okay. Then great balls it is. Okay.
You want food of any variety?
Just realized it is close to bedtime, isn't it?
You didn't think it was possible to relate to a drug, but it does.
That is a small snake.
Hey, October.
Time.
Pick up the can again.
Ah, yes.
If you'd like to pick those two up before you leave, because I'm not gonna just have you carry it all around. Honestly, I'd say.
You're staying away from any parties tomorrow.
Okay, if that's what
See
you
how
want.
far you can get at this.
Yes, I have no intention of going anywhere.
I'll save you some
Total
special.
would come
Good.
to about
This one's special because they
for
speak
that.
common and all
75.
S words.
20 points if you get it above Roland's head.
300.
That's funny.
Excuse me?
It's fine, buddy. Dude, you can fly.
Holds onto the can in
That
its
actually
mouth.
helps me a lot with expenses because
Climbs
it's
on
hard
top
to
of
cook
Roland's head.
for everything, and if I can get
Oh!
We try to make things
Hey!
mostly cheaper.
Okay, it seems I wasn't clear about that.
Yeah, remember.
Thank you for helping.
hell yeah. Okay.
I'll have to go put this
I'll go
into
ahead.
the register. Yep,
Licks
feel
itself.
free to
Okay.
take those boxes up. Yep, that is all yours.
Okay.
There is the potions on the counter though, so don't.
They're very cat.
Yeah,
Here,
yeah,
I can bring those back for you.
How you doing?
And
There's two cats in my apartment.
it's on top.
So sure they would get along.
Okay.
Or not.
And they're
Cats are a little weird. But
I'd be careful.
like whether or not
Watch
they
out.
like each other or not.
The apparently cats are back in...
I'm gonna.
I suppose, not endangerment anymore?
So sorry.
Watch out, by the way.
There's a lot of things.
She is carrying 2 boxes of
There's no cats where
Oh,
there's some more worm. It looks kind of like those worms.
I wouldn't exactly call those normal cats. They are Pokemon. They're fundamentally different.
I wish I could help her.
They have cat-like behavior.
Well, I thought you said you had cats at home. Is that normal, or are they the not cats? Cats that are not cats.
I have normal cats at
See?
home. I have normal cats upstairs over there. I was just saying I have normal cats, and I was explaining that to Lytton. Because they're very cat-like in their behavior.
But it's good to know that there's still proper cats around. Though after current situations, I had worried that perhaps that is the reason why there's so few nowadays because of the yokai.
By flavor.
They're very
Sour.
loud personality-wise, so I would.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, my cats. I'm talking about my cats.
Oh.
And to be fair, that was more along the line in terms of Zafira.
True. Though it seemed that Orlando Soccer was also having an issue, but...
Apparently so, given things.
I still think they're going to have another problem with that eventually, but that is not my problem anymore.
Nope.
You heard Sigurd do a flip.
Over because I literally saw some.
Who's doing a flip? Oh. Oh.
Crab walking all over the place. Hackles everywhere.
What is going on? Are they playing the hide and go seek?
The easiest way to do it would be through the.
I have no idea.
Reprogram the Pokeballs.
That's maybe what it is. Okay.
Good to see you, Bunny.
You have a cat under you.
Okay.
Oh no!
I
Okay.
never use this for this.
I cannot see them. Oh, there they are. I see their tail. Eyes, can you put in the program on the healing machine to turn his Pokeballs into consent balls, please?
Yeah, I do that.
Okay.
Excuse me. Excuse me, everyone.
Oh, Monho is back. Exciting. Hello, Nika.
It will have the same Pokeballs, mind you.
So
it is just reprogramming it.
Yeah, it's just with the pro. So basically, put all the balls that you want to shift over, and I'll set it to reprogram.
The premiere ball for Aaron. I might just put Luna's then as well because I was.
I'm glad we have folks coming out.
From Ethan.
Very much
Sorry
so.
about sort of pushing work on you. Did everything work out with Miss Ida?
Oh, yes, indeed. I passed along some of my Wakami Kisame, and we shall see if it works for her.
If you want to keep the original ball, you can do that.
How dare you apologize for sending someone to get smoking supplies from me? How dare you, Echo?
I was more apologizing that I left in the middle of it.
How dare you leave in the middle of my pitch for my Kisame, Echo? You must be my literal wingman.
Yeah.
Hang on. Forgot that I'm too short.
I'm assuming.
What?
Yes, sorry. This is my Mark IV drone.
I'll never get used to that joke. I will never get used to that joke. There's been multiple people who have called me their wingman over the years, and it makes me double take. Because there was one time where they actually meant it, because I was a wingman for them.
Oh.
And then everyone else laughed because they thought they meant the other reasoning.
Actually, know you had a computer in this game, actually, so that will actually help.
If it works.
Nowadays.
So.
Oh dear.
And the machine lights up and does the scan process.
Sadly, they will still look the same, since obviously we weren't able to add the emblem. But you can add stickers to them to differentiate them.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
And there you go.
Because
You can take the
initially
balls
I
out.
only bought the luxury ball for Umbran, my little.
You doing
Luna,
okay?
Because I wanted it to have like, a special Pokeball, but it
Yes.
works too.
Back a bit.
Take the balls out if you want. They're done.
Going forward, I'm going to stay a bit further away from that machine.
Transfer.
I will have to borrow your computer to do the little transaction thing. So let me get these 6 Pokemon.
Have you seen the dog recently?
Move them out and
Yeah. I'll let Echo switch over now that their cat situation is done.
Okay.
That is a good question. Which one?
Echo, you can help them do the rest.
Okay.
Which one? What?
Which dog?
It's good. The one I meant was the one that you're taking the picture of, but that's fine.
Oh, that one.
There are lots of those ones.
What game did you put on it? I'll do it.
Just be careful,
No
okay?
games on it yet because I don't know her preferences.
It's fine. I'll help her figure it out.
You
I'm
are
assuming.
her best friend. You know her preferences.
If need be as well.
So is this like? Is this like any other device I can just transfer games into it?
Yes, but there are a little few things that I need to warn you about.
Russ is here. Mono's here. Oh, look, goes back. Good.
Against a lot of electromagnetic current and fluctuation.
Now we're just into my Baileys.
To make sure that that wouldn't immediately explode in her hands the moment that she touched it.
I do not know if we have the item storing feature yet, but we do have the camera.
It's heavily insulated.
I'm not used to that. I've only been in like civilization for like a couple of weeks now, so like the idea of like somebody being like, you can't move is weird.
You want some more chaos?
So I understand. Hey, you know what? There's so much weird shit that right now that it's just like, okay, another weird thing to the file. Cool.
Is this gossip I hear? Is the weird shit gossip?
What?
Is there any gossip with the weird shit?
No.
Hello, dear.
Oh,
Or there might be. They're
Ooh.
Okay, so there was a little bit of tea. Unfortunately, it's just the conclusion to the last story I told you.
Right.
It's very short, though. Okay, so actually, no, there's 2 continuations now that I think about it.
Ooh.
Okay. So, the girl who I was teaching those techniques to came back. Apparently, she did a fantastic job with her boyfriend. She was so, like, into it, and it was, like, great.
Oh,
She had a
exciting.
great time, and everything went well.
Wonderful.
It's like, sometimes all you need is a little bit of head, and it starts the day right. It's simple. Okay, it's simple. But, okay, so the other one is, you remember those 2 girls that came into the brothel, right? They were co-workers, right? Co-workers.
Co-worker.
They came back again.
I see.
And this time, they still went back together, and they weren't asked to.
Oh.
I'm just saying, if it happens more than once, it's a trend.
I would think so,
And
yes.
trends lead to fun things.
Yes, they do. Oh, that is very exciting for them.
It's so exciting.
Not heard such
And
fun
on
success
that-
stories for so long.
There's nothing else too interesting. I managed to get some girl's boss to pay like twice as much for a room, and for the girl because she was working so hard. And it's like, oh yay, more money! And she got it for free.
Oh, lovely. Oh, this is so
Go do it. But other than
His
that,
bother.
that's all the gossip I have for you.
I suppose it is a bit unfortunate for an entire week, but that is still some good news. It's always nice to have good news nowadays. There have been so much terrible news.
Well, unfortunately, like, the rest of it was, oh my god, it was so busy. It was so busy that we didn't even have time to have fun, like, chats and gossip with people. It was just like, okay, next one.
Oh, not even good pillow talk like that. You'd think someone would stick around just long enough.
You would... We don't have time for pillow talk. That would be like a whole thing.
That just seems to be an extra charge. I would think that would be quite... Oh.
Oh.
Now my turn.
So, there's, there was a new boy who's a Lamia who I've been teaching the ropes with, and he's been doing such a good job. He figured out one of the things that so I was just talking with that other girl. Is there's some people who have different talents within the brothel, and specifically that Lamia is like, okay, I am great at cuddling. Getting that tail around people and just like holding them in place, people love it. People go crazy for it because it's just like most people aren't used to especially if you're tall like me.
True.
You aren't used to getting your whole body wrapped up or comforted, and he took a really tall guy back, and apparently all they did was cuddle, and it was apparently fantastic.
Yes, a full body hug. You would be surprised how much people just enjoy the affection.
Exactly. Though, okay. So I was talking with her, and we were noticing that because of the type of people that tend to be at the brothel, or working at the brothel specifically, while we have access to normal toys to help people out with, there are some people at the brothel that are just they have nothing that's compatible with them, short of just holding things in their hands, right? Specifically, a Lamia and a Dryad. They don't got the normal hip space for anything, or any place to properly tie things in the ways that we normally do for anything else, right?
That sounds like something up our alley.
So I'm thinking exactly. So y'all, I know, I already forgot her name.
Mocha.
She was yes. She said that y'all have toy makers or people who are specialized in making things.
We do! Very much so. One of the largest departments here, after all. But there's an entire room I cannot go into, though I am a toy maker, technically. It is unfortunate.
I see.
The technology!
Well, unfortunately...
Oh, I'm sorry, darling. My kind is very repulsed by technology, so I cannot go into the room with all the technology that they use. We are hopefully going to be making a separate room for such things in the future.
So, okay, I was actually thinking about this. So, you're not the only one who's like that. Personally, I didn't really even exist around technology until a couple of months ago, so I'm not really used to it. But apparently there's this place called the Wicarium.
Oh, yes.
And they make magical stuff. So I was thinking, for the people who aren't compatible with normal technology, we could go there and get some magic doohickey that does the same thing, but with magic.
Well, yes, darling, though we do make magical things here. That is part of what I am there for.
Yes, our toy makers specifically specialize in such things.
Especially since we have people like myself who cannot do the technology-based things. I make various types of Kizami for people to smoke and that have enchantments on them for things that they need. I particularly like my merweed. It gives people gills so they can be with mer people.
Oh, that's really smart. Last time I tried to do that, it was... I'm lucky I was able to swim. But, okay, that was...
Yes, of course.
So I have a little bit of a toolkit just because when I was on the road, I was essentially given this book, and it had a bunch of different magic things in it, and it just happened to be the magic that was good for me. So it was
oh, lucky, good.
Keeping things clean.
Yes.
Keeping things clean and making sure people don't get sick and that type of stuff.
Oh.
So
I was reminded of Rama.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. But so I noticed that most of the things at the shop, they rely on cleaning solutions and chemicals in order to clean things, right?
Yes, indeed.
How much of that could we turn into magic?
Well, technically part of it, well, at least the alchemical part of it, which is at least in some form slightly magical, is what we make our crystal wash. That is what we supply the Nine Heavens with, especially. That and the elasticity potions are the two biggest. Yes, Leaky made crystal wash specifically to get out stains and various other type, make sure everything is cleanly and hygienic and whatnot, but is safe enough for multiple purpose uses.
I would suppose. You know what? There's been so many like people who have like technology built into them recently that I'm almost worried that some of those like magical solutions would like I don't even. What happens when like magic touches technology? Does it just like fall apart?
It really depends, honestly. I do not fall apart with technology, luckily, but it is just very off-putting. It weakens my spiritual essence, effectively.
It depends on the spell and what's cast, but normally magic has no effect on things that are heavy in technology. It just doesn't work.
Really depends. The people have some of the magic tech.
Crystal wash is different because while it is technically alchemy, it's a happy medium between magic and not magic. So it would still have the...
It's the longer version you'd have to speak to Leaky to, and he would talk your ear off for at least an hour, at least. When he comes out of the basement.
I suppose I'm definitely not the first person to think of this, considering y'all have been around for a while. I'm sure these are questions that I've been asked a million times.
But it is always good to ask. That just means you're thinking. And especially if you have, well, ideas or at least knowledge about those who need something, like you said, the Lamia and whatnot, we could send those along to our toy makers to brainstorm a bit. But if there's anything they want in particular, they can simply write up something for Cassie to send along to us.
Sure. I mean, that's the main thing is I can't request anything because Cassie would be the one who's paying for it.
Oh, yes, I suppose so.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, I met this great person on the way here. They gave me like this enchantment on a piece of paper that's supposed to be for your fortune. Do you know that these fortunes cost like a couple thousand credits? It's crazy.
What, really? Fortune?
Yeah, it's amazing. It says, good luck will be on your way.
That's it?
That's worth thousands of credits.
It's a good fortune.
I suppose it technically is a good fortune.
I think... It was like 3,000 credits? I think. I'm out of money now, though.
Oh, you poor dear. This is why I do not put all the stock in their fortunes. Oh, dear.
I mean, it means
Me, on the other hand.
I suppose.
Assuming they weren't some hack job who was trying to scam you.
I certainly have not.
Be in the street and lie? What? No.
Oh, you poor darling. Oh, you poor darling.
I mean, at least when I bought that...
Can I see that fortune again?
Sure. Here you go.
Out of character, I start going with magic sight. Do I see anything magical about this?
A piece of paper.
Fortune cookie.
It's just a regular piece of paper. You got scammed.
No. This is my good luck.
No.
It's almost as good as that flower I got.
What flower?
It was this really cool flower that they gave me. It looked really pretty for a second, but then when I walked away from them, they disappeared. It was really pretty.
Oh, an illusion.
I think... Yeah.
What? I paid 5,000 credits for it. What are you talking about?
Well, you said it disappeared.
I think you got scammed.
Nah, it was really pretty, though.
I suppose you enjoyed it enough that it was worth that.
Money's weird.
Oh, that is true. That is very true.
Free of charge. This is an actual good luck charm.
Oh yes, one of my alma mater.
It's so cute.
It just looks like one of those paper charms from that you get at shrines in the little pouch.
Word egg.
What about protection charm?
Egg. Jaden holding a Pokemon egg.
Oh, hello dear.
Egg. Are we gonna cook it?
No. The Pokemon egg.
Are we gonna cook it?
No.
Oh.
I understand some places they eat Pokemon, but no.
Not here now.
They are
dear child.
Apparently, they don't eat these animals. It's still
They're
an odd
raised
concept.
as
I don't get it.
companions.
Neither do I.
It's taboo because of their intelligence.
Yes, they are. They are
So then why do you
sentient, so
keep them in
technically.
balls?
Trust me, I've had this conversation countless times.
So many
We've
times.
had this conversation already. It's so strange. I don't know.
It is extremely strange.
They keep saying it's not a big deal. I keep saying it's the exact opposite of not a big deal.
At least here, they said it was something called a mobile home. That is all. I do not know.
Ah.
Yeah.
You mean like camping?
I was just.
Are Pokeballs like camping?
I guess.
I don't know, being trapped inside of a small ball. I wouldn't exactly see that as comfortable or camping, but...
Well, okay, so that's not entirely true, because I met this one guy who had this one book where if you folded it open, a door would appear and you could walk into it, and he had a fucking house in there.
Ooh.
Well, that's magic.
That is true.
Yeah, isn't that shit just magic?
No, these Pokeballs are not
Those are
magic.
technology.
Depending on where you are.
I fundamentally disagree.
I mean, they call it. There's some stuff called technomancy for a reason.
Yes, because it combines
What?
technology and magic.
Is that not just the magic deck?
Impossible,
It takes
you're lying.
technology and gets a little bit on the more magical side.
No, Magitech is different because instead of electricity, it uses mana.
The difference is technology is a form of progression of human society. Magic is a fundamental law of the universe.
Look, you can make electricity through mana, or you can make electricity through a water wheel. Take your pick. Both are magic.
Being a smartass or being protective.
One's just a more scientific kind.
Yes, take good care of that Omamori and it shall protect you from certain things. If it looks like it is getting all scraped up and whatnot, that means it is doing its job properly. It is taking the bad luck.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep it nice and safe.
And then once my shrine is up, you can bring it back to my shrine at the beginning of the year and it can be replaced.
Yes, I'll definitely do that. Shrines are awesome because, like, they always have, like, weird mystic woo-doo happening in there, and it's always
Weird.
If you were forced to run on treadmill,
My shrine is not going to be weird.
No, but it has, like, woo-doo things happening.
I do not know whether to be insulted or not. Is it alright?
It's a good thing, because then it's also pretty with it, because sometimes the woobity makes, like, weird, pretty things happen.
Oh, there would definitely be many pretty things, including me. It is my shrine. Soon enough. Spent an entire week putting most of my spiritual essence into it. To set the foundation. It was very tiring, but now I'm taking a break.
Oh, is that the reason why you were so tired that last night?
Very much so. Very, very much so. Worth it. Worth it, of course, but goodness. No one told me, none of the other Kami told me it would be that much work.
Well, that's unfortunate. Could you have, like, somebody help you? Could they go, like, and help you?
Unfortunately, I had to, it's sort of like attunement to magic. It had to be done by me, at least for the foundations. I suppose the other yokai may be able to assist me in the future, but for now. Well, definitely, Sigurd here helps me as my high priest.
So you are also skilled in the magical woobity whoop.
Oh, very much so. He's skilled in many things.
Man of many skills.
Oh, indeed.
So, like, okay, so what is your shrine exactly? Because I know that different cultures have different things for shrines.
Well, it's not quite complete yet, but when it is, it shall have my proper abode for, I suppose, my
So Zafira.
Shintai, so I can actually go to, I have a place that I can store some of my spiritual essence. The only problem is that I have to keep a piece of myself there, which is, it works better for those that are like mountains, and you can just take a bit of the dirt from it, but I would have to scrape off a bit of my gold. I'm not looking forward to that.
You know it is what it is.
Couldn't you just like use some of your hair or something?
This is simply my spiritual form. This does not physically exist. It's just my manifestation. I am a pipe.
Oh, you're a pipe?
Yes, I'm a Kiseru pipe. I'm Skumogami.
Like I said, I can't
Cool. Wait. Does that mean somebody could smoke you?
Oh yes, people do all the time. That is how I gain more spiritual power.
Use her power.
Yes.
Oh, you would do well in the brothel.
I know, I've been trying to get Cassie to replace those very ridiculous looking... What even are those vapes?
The hookahs. I don't get it. You just like press a button and then just like smoke comes out.
Inelegant technology. Oh yes, he's been making more Kiseru for me.
Been picked up.
She's eating them.
It keeps people...
So I do have a whole box of them made.
It keeps people away from the cheap peasants.
It's so like boring because like the whole act of smoking in a group is supposed to be the communal essence of it, and like passing it around and like sharing it and maintaining it properly. With those little like things, it's just like if you just press a button and like somebody hogs it the entire time. It's just like.
Oh yes, I had about 6 people, actually 7 people smoke me at once with the meat rack.
Pretzels.
Oh my god.
Like an orphan.
It wasn't smoking, but similar. Yes.
Oh, it has been a while.
Exactly. I mean, there's a reason why I'm giving lessons now. Is that you gotta flex your craft.
Oh yes, of course. Which is why I've been trying to teach people the proper ways of Kizami and Kiseru use. Considering there are apparently so few of us now. And so many cheap peasants, how dare they?
Is that the act of smoking? Is that what that is?
Oh, Kizami is a specific type of tobacco that is put in Kiseru pipes. It is very shredded. It is very like hair thin. It's quite nice. Much better for you.
So like there were a couple different places. So like when you travel enough places, people smoke enough stuff that you'll meet just about everything.
Oh,
right?
true.
So does that mean that you have like a specific ritual for your smoking technique, or is it more of just like the way that you prepare it?
Well, actually, the way of preparing for the Kisame is one thing, and then there's also there's at least some rituals involved in smoking Kiseru, but... Oh, hello, darling!
Hey, buddy!
Hey.
It's great to see you!
Hi.
Are you feeling alright, dear?
I see now. Hey, Devlin, how you doing?
Good enough. Hi.
That's good to see you.
Devlin.
Yes, it's mostly...
Okay, so tell me about you.
Alright, so first, generally you take it's hair-thin tobacco, so it looks a bit like... Putting up a bit into your ball, like a ball. You take it into your thumb and forefinger and you roll it up. It's just small enough considering my bowl is very small. Generally our bowls are small. So just enough that it is potent, but it does not have all that extra tar and terrible things like the cheap peasants have. But it is usually communal, honestly. There would be those who would...
They put tar in their tobacco?
Yes, that's why they're cheap peasants. They're full of disgusting toxins and tar.
I think it'd be good having another fire.
Why not just use an herb?
I do not know. I believe they put something in there that humans' minds were jumbled up, and that is why there are so few of my kind left.
Well, this is not a cat, but it's a good equivalent.
I went for the cheap option, then tried to destroy it.
Okay, so ball.
Yes, ball. You put it in. Then you have to use a match. Either a match or perhaps a little bit of magic. No lighters. It is very rude and inelegant.
Oh, is it one of the styles where you have to like light it very softly, so like you keep the flame slightly away and then you just light it like naturally? Like...
Yes, you can do something like that. Generally, they would have a tobacco bomb, a little place that almost like.
Made from.
What is the right term for it? They would have a small flame going at all times in this little box, and you would lightly put it up against it. It was very elegant. It would generally match the Kiseru. Oh, I miss my Bon-chan. It has been too long. I believe they were destroyed.
There was...
Hello, dear.
Oh no, that's terrible. How would you destroy something like that?
Time and the brothels
seems
closed
we do.
up in Yoshiwara, and then there was collectors.
I can't say I've been
Oh,
worse.
Ellis, darling, hello.
Hopefully you've been well.
Oh, good, you made it. Oh, it is fine, darling.
Hello.
I may have to do my job soon, bit of aftercare work.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
No, it's fine, dear. Yes, I found it would simply be small puffs to enjoy the flavor. It was quite flavorful. I tend to make mine as flavorful as possible. I enchant mine in order to be a bit more so. And to give the effects, like I said. And people would generally share it when you were hosting people. You would offer, and then they would say, no, it's fine, then you offer again. It was sort of a back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
Then you spend
the whole,
time
like,
around the
talking
fire.
ritual,
Yes,
sure,
talking and smoking and just enjoying things. It's quite nice.
There was one friend that I met that they had this amazingly elaborate smoking ritual where it was like the main thing that was part of it is that you'd be passing the pipe around to each person, but before you're actually smoking, each person is personally preparing parts of the different packing device. And then at the end, they had this very special stone that I assume was enchanted or something, that was just the right temperature, where it would bring it just above the flash points of the material. So it would essentially be smoking at the lowest possible temperature that it could. So it would make it so that the breathe in was as smooth as possible.
Oh, yes, darling, of course. That is why my kind are so long. Same thing, it would cool things down along the pipe.
Exactly. But here's the thing, it was this small little pipe. So you, despite like yes, totally. There's like, I've had ones that had these amazing pipes with it that are super long, but this one was specifically short, as like almost an intimate moment, and thus that temperature that it would have to be had to be precise, and that's what was so amazing about it. Somehow, even just like touching it once, let it propagate through the entire of the material in a way that was just the right temperature. It was amazing.
Oh, I wish I would be able to meet one of those. Hopefully I can someday.
Oh, it was some like weird, like 6-layered creature that I met in Mythins. It was, I don't even know if I remember its name, but it was one of the coolest things I've ever met.
I shall have to look around for that. I'm quite curious. Thank you, dear. It's nice to find a long, I suppose, not quite long lost kin, but a extended kin.
Well, you'll find that the more that you start traveling, everywhere has its ways of consuming vices, and generally smoking is one of those vices, right?
Of course.
And like, some of them are more crude than others, but even those are interesting.
I do not know about that. It depends.
You'd be interesting. So there was this entire tribe that I met that had this sacred ritual of the burning of the grass. They didn't have a specific name for the grass, but like everybody calls it grass. Where specifically it would be a large pile of it in the middle of the encampment, and then everybody would be dancing around it. So like instead of like a direct like pipe, the smoking technique was the heavy breathing that you'd be doing in a rhythmic fashion around it. And they had this amazing dance where they would get faster and faster around it, and you could see the smoke just twirl, twirl, twirl up. And that whole time it's going in their lungs and being like a cleansing material the entire way.
That sounds almost like a bomb.
Fascinating.
Interesting. An obon, but for smoking. I like it. I like it. Oh, I'm bringing that up around. That is what is going to happen around my shrine. Oh, that is very exciting. Though then people would not use me as much, so maybe not.
No.
It would depend.
That's no fun.
Exactly. I need people to use me, or else I'm not going to gather. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm sure Sigurd would make sure that I am used properly no matter what, but still, it is nice to have extra.
Of course. Everybody needs extra hands.
Well, speaking of which, we should probably speak to Ellis, shall we not? Oh, that's work.
I've just talked to you for long enough. You have
That's
things that you
fine.
need to do,
We
right?
shall talk more, absolutely.
Absolutely. Another time then.
Indeed. All right, let's see.
Off to duties.
Well, it was either that or
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm really strong.
All right, Elise.
I don't know. Like, I can lift him.
Alright,
Here.
you ready to do this thing?
Cause me nothing but
With your
problems.
mother?
Lift Ellis.
So,
Hmm. As ready as I'll probably ever be.
literally into space.
We still don't have a room yet, so we're just gonna go use that one.
Yes, most probably. Unless we need to go elsewhere. If you need proper facilities, if we need to go back to yours.
Anywhere's fine, I've got what we need in here.
All right, good. All right, then back in that one, I guess.
Should we inform eyes?
Oh, yes, to have someone.
That's right.
All right.
Damn it, thank you. I appreciate it.
Do you want Poffin to bring it, by the way? I don't like ice.
My name is
What do you mean? I'm on you all the time.
Echo, eyes, Finley.
Oh, they're doing those things.
First things first, hello, Finley, darling. Second thing, Aftercare is going to be doing a bit of work today, but considering we do not have a room yet, we are going to be taking over the back corner. To let you know.
The room with all the covers and everything.
Feel free to use the parlor. Feel free to use the parlor for now. Yeah.
Yes, that is what we have been doing.
What we're using.
But it is good, considering we are being very careful about confidentiality and whatnot. It is good to have.
We should get you.
It's over there. It's over there.
We should get a sign at least.
Eyes, could they actually
Can you give me a
also
puffin?
use the security area? Yes, could they also use the security area temporarily today? You can also do that.
The problem is...
Technology.
Technology. Yep, you're right. Okay.
And I'm pretty sure
I wanted a puffin. Oh.
But yes, we shall be using that, and we'll just stay towards the back, but it is nice to let people know not to get too close for the confidentiality, that the walls are so thin at a certain point.
Yeah. We may as well move towards the back of it as well, so...
Yes, indeed.
And Oranberry puffin.
Someday we'll have a proper room. Or at least 2 rooms.
Getting priority.
I know.
Despite the fact that I think physical health is kind of the first thing that needs to get set up.
Well, I think that is why I set up the partnership with that Metaverse Medics Hospital, which, if we do need to use that, we can still go there whenever we need.
But there's some things that don't need emergency medical care or going to the hospital.
Yes, true. At least having the proper facilities.
You see it works.
Mm.
Oh, hey.
I'm going to get up.
I don't work as a makeshift operating table. Not that I'm planning to do anything today, I was just thinking.
Yes, certainly no operating.
So, for a refresher, from the top, what are your symptoms?
Well, I believe at the moment it has been... Well, we have not had any other experience as to what happened before, but... Are you alright taking off your eye patch, my love?
Let's have a look-see.
You'll notice that the iris is broken, but the more apparent is the electric blue glow in the center of it. Just faint, but it's there.
And you've already checked for magical stuff and that this isn't that?
Yes, indeed. Both myself and Tao.
Alright. Is that the only abnormal thing going on?
Well, I am uncertain about the other thing that happened and if they are connected, but...
I don't know. That could. I don't know. It could be.
It's best to describe anything
different
that's
things.
out of the ordinary happening to you. Even if it's not connected, it might at least paint a picture.
What, about a week or so ago, I was attacked and I went into a rage. And normally I cannot do this. I can only do it if I have the assistance of a being I made a deal with. However, he was not the one who caused the transformation. I shifted into some kind of thing between wolf and man. And I don't mean a lichen.
Okay.
I defended myself and then I ate the humans who attacked me.
And, in relation to that transformation, when did the eye thing start happening?
I believe the first.
Roughly, I'm
It was right
not
afterwards.
sure. I normally
technically.
keep that. That could have happened before. I normally keep the eye patch on just out of habit.
At least
I
was
don't
not
know.
there the last time I saw you before this happened. And he came to the guild afterwards, so that was when I checked him.
Is it just a, well, do you feel anything weird in the area? Does the eye feel tingly? Is there any pain, like intermittent, constant?
There is always a constant pain in my eye, but that's been there for about 20 years.
Okay, so that's the scar tissue probably. But nothing new?
Not that I could tell.
Okay.
Nothing there at the moment.
Yeah. So, transformation possibly related to a warlock deal-esque thing. And you've got that.
I suppose in the spirit of confidentiality, the pact was made with the god Fenrir.
Isn't that the dragon that's eating the world trade roots? Or
No,
something?
that is Fafnir.
No, that's Nidhogg.
Oh, there's no. All the dragons are.
Nidhogg is the undead dragon at the roots of Yggdrasil who's trying to eat away at the roots.
There's so many
Fafnir
dragons.
is.
I was thinking
the
of
dwarf.
Fenrir, but then. What's Fenrir? That doesn't matter.
Fenrir is the wolf who brings about Ragnarok.
That's it. I knew it was a Nordic thing, but that's not Fafnir. So what's Fafnir again?
Fafnir is the dwarf who killed his father and stole his fortune, and his greed corrupted him and turned him into a dragon, more or less.
Okay. So powers from a dragon. I imagine this is like standard warlock stuff. You make a pact with them, they give you some powers, but you help them out with other things. Like
I made a pact with him for him to see the world of man while he healed my soul.
Okay.
You see his spiritual
and is this,
damage.
Dragon ever related to anything blue in color or lightning?
Nidhogg nor Fafnir are not, no. Fenrir is not either.
Can't rule that out, but
He's had issues with blue glowing eyes before, but that was generally completely magical in nature, and that was a very cryptic asshole.
Okay. Odin taking hold of the reins.
This is a fancy new thing I bought just for this. It's called a tromoscope or something. Basically, I shine a light in your eye and I can look through a little scope to see exactly what's going on inside. See if there's anything biological amiss. You alright with that?
Yes.
Alright.
I'm just not used to things being close to my eye.
Yeah, most people. Usually I'm meant to have your head in like a little clamp thing or something, but as long as you can keep your head still, it should be fine. Alright. See, watch out, there's gonna be a bright light. And just try and keep your eye open. Alright. Trying to look through the iris. What is amiss?
There looks like the only way I could describe it from sight was it looks like there's something magical going on. It like lightning and the like. Just like sparking around in there.
You don't have any. This is probably a stupid question considering you don't have any cybernetics installed, do you?
No.
I hope not.
Okay. Yeah, I assume not, but it didn't hurt to ask. So, there's active, like, little sparks going around inside your eye, which would usually lend itself to being something kind of magical, unless there was, like, shorting out electricity in there, but I doubt that considering your partner.
Oh, certainly not.
Okay.
It's most certainly not magic,
Just to
otherwise it is
double
very
check,
hidden.
Considering. Oh,
It could be hidden from
doesn't
me.
hurt to do a second check.
Hmm.
I'm going to use my magic to have a look at your eye. Basically, lots of little magical tendrils just feeling around. You're not really going to be able to see them. It's just magic trying to sense magic at that point. You right with that? Might feel a little tingly.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to place a hand on your head to keep myself steady. Ready?
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, there. Sight beyond sight. Alright, feeling around. Anything magical reacting?
There would be thunder or lightning sparking out towards
my spell.
Yes. But outside of the ambient magic he would exude because he is a spellcaster, outside of that, you wouldn't feel much.
Strange. There's a visual reaction, but I don't actually feel the magic.
That is what I saw. Like, it's not magical. Generally, humans do not glow like that. Unless there is magic, yes. Or the cybernetics.
Usually not. This might. Alright. The spell. Alright. It's having a reaction to the magic, which means there is a magic component, but I can't feel any magic in it. Which means either it is magic and it's doing some weird stuff to not feel like magic, or something. It's something that isn't magic, but interacts with magic, which could be something akin to prana, just like a magic key hybrid.
Do you think it could be anything that was within those that he ate before that could have gotten into him or something?
Do you know if there was anything special of those you ate?
They were the thralls of Odin.
Okay. I know Zeus is lightning stuff, but doesn't Odin do also lightning stuff?
Odin and Thor, yes. There's actually a
I
few
think
other
Thor's more
gods who
god of
have
thunder.
thunder
Okay.
and lightning, but Odin is also controls the lightning.
I think I'm on the right track here now then. So this could be a mark. You've eaten Odin's followers, he's upset, he's marked you like, hey, I'm upset with you, I'm putting a mark on you, something's gonna happen later because of it.
Well, he's done something like that before, but he went a bit more extreme with it. This seems like an afterthought if that was the case.
Odin has directly taken control of my body. He has the ability to do that. If it wasn't for Fenrir, who is masking me from Odin, he would probably take control now.
Speculation here, but he might be controlling. Can you see through that eye normally?
The vision is poor, but yes, I can.
Can you see through it right now?
I can. Everything is blurry
Try
when I try to
closing your
focus.
left eye and focus solely on your right eye. Just see if you see anything strange.
All right.
Little flashes of light.
Just blurry. Nothing seems different.
Any patterns? Anything recognizable? It's a face or a figure, or than me.
I can see what I could assume is an outline. But that's about it. Just
Alright, I'm gonna move behind you.
Figures.
Keep focusing. Still nothing?
Nothing. There's nothing in front of me now. It's just... Now I see something.
That might be Kise.
Oh, did Kise move in front of me?
Yes. If it's glowing red and gold, then yes.
It's more of a... That's hard to say. It's darkness, but there is a light, more or less. That's what I see. The outline. It's small right now. Before, when you were standing there, it was larger.
Okay. That seems relatively normal. Personal theory at the moment. Maybe Odin's claimed the eye. Oh yes, Odin's famous for being, I think, one-eyed, isn't he?
Yes, the tale is that he traded his right eye for knowledge and wisdom.
You can stop focusing on that eye now. Okay. Again, considering it's acting like magic, but it isn't detectable by my magic, it might just be a separate magic system, which I can't really interact with well because I'm not really trained in the magic disciplines of Norse mythology.
That's why I was hoping to at least test a few things and see, especially if there was anything, some more poison or something like that, or anything that could give off the idea of magic but not be magic.
Like that. Poison doesn't usually give off electric sparks, nor does it reach out and try to interact with my magic. That's... unless it's magical poison, but it's not magic. But it might be magic.
Which is why
the magic I'm used
this
to.
is probably good, at least for something.
Alright.
I just know I cannot do them myself.
Given your previous answers regarding the mutagen, I don't think there's much that would come of testing your DNA, but it wouldn't hurt to just have a cursory glance. Cotton swab. All right, open your mouth. Oh, I don't have it. Just gonna rub it roughly on the cheeks. All right, we're good.
I always like
Yes.
hearing that.
I'll get the DNA tested tonight.
Mm.
Honestly, my best advice at this point, considering all indicators, is find someone knowledgeable in Norse mysticism or whatever magic or divine stuff they use, and have them inspect it. They might be able to tell a lot more. Who knows? They might see it and instantly go, "The sign of Odin."
Suppose we could see if we could find Galdia, but one said who else.
Well, as a practicer of Seder,
Well, yes, you should.
the only other person I've run into who would know
Hmm.
would be Gildir. But outside of me, hell, even Fenrir doesn't know what it is.
That is true, which is the strange thing. He did not seem to be lying about it.
Yeah, if a Norse god doesn't know, that's very strange.
Mm.
He
Guess it
can't
could be
find
one of
anything
those
either.
things.
There's something that hide from your gods.
Also, really cares about knowledge. Might be. If it's one of those things where knowledge of it does exist, but it's like protected in some sort of mystical way or hidden from view.
Oh gods, no more of those, what do they call them, cognito hazards. I've had enough of those.
Yeah, cognito hazards or mimetic agents, anything like that. Given how Odin treasures knowledge, I'd imagine that he might have something like that. Again, I'm just speculating at this point. If I can't detect anything and there's nothing biological wrong, the iris itself is kind of shattered. That's the interesting thing. Other than doing exploratory surgery, I don't think there's much more evidence I can gain. And that would literally just involve popping our eye out, doing a little slit, and having a look inside. The fluid inside is easily replaceable.
Again, that is...
It's just... it looks a lot worse than it actually is.
Again, no. Question, is the necklace still got a current on her? Is that just all gone?
No, there is now a strong current. A stronger current in the necklace.
Why is it doing that?
What doing what?
Is it doing it again?
Yes. It started doing that after the incident, but I thought it was just lingering lightning from whatever they were using.
Well, what does that usually do?
Well, this is a necklace of the Hammer of Thor. It's worn by warriors for luck on the battlefield. Basically, when you go into fight and you're wearing this, you know, not Odin. Thor is with you, fighting with you. This was given to me by my mother.
And what's it doing? Just zapping?
Yes, it has electricity on it. That is not normal. At least I've had it around me before, and it...
Oh. It's completely metal now. It used to have a leather strap until it broke.
Okay, just gonna do another test, see if this detects as magic. If it doesn't, that's actually interesting. No, no. Keep me on side. Right. Same reaction to the eye?
Pretty much, but there's a faint hint. Just a very slight hint of magic.
What sort of magic? Can he discern any, like, element, alignment?
It would be lightning, pure, not diluted, but it's faint.
Can you determine its purpose? Whether it's got like a school of magic?
School of magic. Ooh, I'm not sure if I could.
Basically, is it protective, offensive? Does it is it directed to hurt?
Okay, yeah, there would be protection.
Okay,
Specifically, where the hammer is. Hold on, I'll toggle it on so you can see what it actually looks like. So
it's hidden under the shirt.
Oh, is it? Let me take my shirt off real quick. Clothing, shirt off. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so right where that is where they would pick up the magic.
Okay. Alright. Dispel. There is a faint trace of magic with that. Not enough for it to really be doing that, though, so... Might be separate from that issue, but... From what I know, relics or items belonging to certain deities usually react to those deities being present in one way or another, so... Could be an indication that Thor's eye is on you. I doubt he's here at MMR, so... Wait.
Well, considering the others, honestly,
I
I've
doubt
not...
it's the same Thor, but I do know that Guppy owns a Mjolnir. I doubt it's the same Thor, though. Yeah, Guppy's weird.
Only the worthy can pick up. And Thor is the only one who's worthy.
He doesn't really let other people try to pick it up very often, does he, though?
Well, with Norse, we believe our souls are attached to our weapons, so it makes sense that Thor wouldn't let other people touch it. You're essentially making yourself vulnerable.
Again, I doubt that's the reason, because it's probably a different Thor, and I don't think she has it with her. Again, considering you didn't even know about that, I highly doubt that's the reason. Yeah, maybe I might have misthought it Odin, maybe it's Thor, but the worshippers were Odin's. Thor is Odin's kid. You might care. I'm guessing either there's no way or it's a bad idea for you to try and contact Thor or Odin.
Oh, definitely not Odin. Definitely not.
I wouldn't even... The last time I had a conversation with a god, I died.
I'm guessing not counting,
Fenrir.
Not counting Fenrir, no. He's the one who's been hiding me from Odin.
I'm guessing there's also no chance of you asking Fenrir to go talk to Thor and say, hey, what's up with my apostle?
Fenrir is chained still. He can't exactly move about.
I'm stumped. Other than what I've already said, this is the best I've got. Again, I'll do a cursory DNA test, but unless you want me to do some exploratory surgery, I doubt there's anything.
No.
I know. I'm just making sure you're aware it's an option. Again, it would have no lasting effects. Do you have any questions?
None. No, I probably wouldn't understand these tests. I just trust that you know what you're doing, and Kise trust you. So
We at least see what can be found from what we have, and then go from there. If it is nothing, then at least we know it is nothing of that sort, and we look elsewhere.
I highly suspect it's something Norse deity related. That's my best guess right now.
Fenrir doesn't know. Then.
No. But considering they're chained up, it could be something that occurred or something new that they're not aware of. Like a new deity technology or something.
Oh, I hate that I am thinking of this, my love. I hate this. But if you cannot find anything, I suppose if you absolutely have to find a goat or something.
to sacrifice, to commune with the gods.
I hate that I'm thinking of this, but I know it is something that you do. I know you're doing your say that more frequently, so.
If I was to go full speculation, honestly, maybe one of them can see us right now through that eye.
It better not be the cryptic asshole I'm watching you.
Though unless there's lightning coming out of your ears, I doubt they can hear. They can probably only see. And I've not exactly got lips to read, so that's probably handy if anyone has lip reading capabilities.
Well, not that kind.
But again, pure speculation on that part. I'd recommend just trying to chase up any Norse experts, anyone who's good with that sort of thing.
Who's
maybe
Ami?
someone
Ami's
who's
graduation of VTuber?
opposed to Odin or Thor might be better because they would probably keep a closer eye on what's going on with them.
I think Geldir is just opposed to the gods in general.
Yeah. There was Freya, ex-wife of Thor from like the different god camp.
Oh.
Is that a thing for you?
Yes, I've actually talked with Freya.
Oh, that might be one to check out then. Oh, as in you've already talked to them about this?
Not about this. Not so long ago, I took a trip across the Rainbow Bridge, and I was planning to steal something from Odin. Instead of finding what I was planning on stealing, Freya handed it to me.
Good on her. Oh, that could be one. Because from what I know of general Norse mythology, again, I can't assume that's it's one-to-one with what you experience. She's ex-wife of his, but not exactly happy with him, and regularly works to foil some of his plots.
No, that sounds like her.
Yeah, given she just gave you something of his, that makes sense as well. Yeah, maybe go talk to her. Send her a letter or something. If they can get letters.
Does she need goats? Please tell me she does not need goats.
My dear, it's just how we talk to the gods. They're all the same.
A goat then, I see.
There's plenty of goat farms about. You can probably buy one that's gonna be sold for meat anyway.
It's mostly just the blood. I stay far away from his rituals.
exactly the issue was that, yeah.
At least there is a start.
Mm.
You can see
I
what
wish
it
you luck
is to
with
be
it. If
found.
you can
Yes.
think of anything else I could help with,
Mm.
I'm more than happy to. Just unfortunately, this seems out of my field of expertise.
Well, for now, work with what you know how to do, and if anything comes up, do tell me immediately, alright? Us, technically, but consider you have the
I'll try
calls.
and get the. I'll try and get the results back to you tomorrow, at least.
Thank you, dear.
At the very latest.
Mm.
All right. Hope you have a good night, though. Don't forget to pop on your eye patch if you want to.
Thank you,
yeah.
Iris. I do not know if Mocha is still around, but she may wish to speak to you as well about the idea with her throat.
What do they look like?
Oh, the Kitsune. She's been wearing her skull mask recently, but she may have it off.
Kitsune skull mask.
She may be around Echo.
I think she has a void crystal.
Oh, yes,
chest.
the void.
Okay.
So, yeah, she cannot use the magic. She would most probably eat it first, so you know.
Fair. I mean, there's always a way to kind of get around that, but that's usually very costly.
At least she would rather go with other means then. First, just to be careful.
Yeah, I probably don't want to touch the crystal directly.
No, absolutely not.
It just make me faint on the spot.
Mm.
Where's everyone gone? Oh, they're in this corner.
Mm.
Unfortunate, I swear I saw Saya when we were walking by.
No, really?
Yes.
He's not here.
Uncertain.
I mean, in this group.
Jaden would probably know. No, she is not in this group.
Alright.
If you need to adopt, I can head over to the counter real quick and get you sorted with the paperwork. It takes a little bit for the
Jaden's wolves purple and blue, right?
Yes.
Cool.
No, I'm just saying, I'll be in the library if anybody needs me.
Okay. Hey, Jaden, you know where Mocha is?
No.
I got you.
Walking outside with.
Mocha is walking outside.
She'll be in there.
Okay. I won't bother her on our walk. I'll grab her when she gets back then.
She's in nice combat.
Ah, thanks. It's definitely magic. It's my hat of holding.
Is that Charles?
Pulls out a rabbit.
Indeed, it is.
Are you dying in the corner? How dare you, dear?
Oh, I have more comments.
I wouldn't consider this a corner. I wouldn't consider myself dying either.
I know.
Well, that is at least a good start, and it's close enough to a corner.
You're not ready. I'm going to be making fun of both of
You
you
need
for
a
a while.
medical check.
I have a line of jokes.
No, that would really help anyway. Do you have an inhaler or anything? Because you seem to have a pretty bad cough.
Sadly, I took it before I got here, so I've got another 38 minutes until I can take it again.
Yeah. As long as you're on some medication, I won't interfere with whatever your doctor's recommended.
Got a new armor finished up. I gotta pick it up soon.
How have you all been?
Went to a really nice,
Very, very busy, and it sounds like you have been as well.
I could go more into detail about the boss, but it was
Well, the
really
lung
nice
infection's got nothing to do with the busyness.
Hey, body.
Hi, priest. I have a donation for Kise.
Oh, excited.
300.
How do you
Thank you,
feel
dear.
about a whole new set of lungs?
Thank you.
I did service for Jaden. Wait, where are they?
Isn't that all? You're in the floor. Oh, you're in
Peanut butter whiskey. In the kitchen.
Oh, that.
So I made 75 credit profit.
5 to 11 months.
Oh, well done.
Not bad.
225 plus 25 equals 300.
Thank you that I used to give them berries all the time.
That is more than 10%.
You can throw as many drugs and other stuff at a problem as you want, but at the end of the day, there's also the fact that I have to build up a natural immunity. So, you know, we can do the whole thing of replacing my lungs, it's already in my bloodstream, so eventually replace my heart, but it's also in my stomach and my liver and my, yeah, no,
My brain to brain.
replace the whole body.
Oh yeah, they told me there was a meeting going on. Are you two there too? What's going on? Anything?
What?
Yeah, I've changed my whole damn diet because of this thing.
Hello. They said there was a meeting going on that I missed. Or it was only the staff?
No, I was having
Aftercare, dear. Aftercare.
Yeah, that's fair. I was just curious.
Aftercare secrets. Confidentiality is important.
I just remember that you have a fucking millionaire with you.
Making sure. I need to read the comms more often so I have meetings in the future.
Well, it certainly isn't for comms.
It's the same Thor of the, like, Norse stuff I'm dealing with, but it's still just...
I will read the announcement.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, you're Thor.
We figured out. Hi, Kise.
So I imagine any Thor
What? Oh?
noise if they saw it.
That is a new hairstyle. Wait, no, this is not.
What does this little plant thing have?
What?
This is technically time. She's not stuck, is she?
Stop that.
What's...
Autumn is coming. I repeat, autumn is coming.
Am I invited to this
Hey, look,
party? Oh no.
Just them for now.
Not right now.
I'll come back.
Alright, cool beans.
How do you like your eggs?
Everything's autumn.
Fertilized.
Oh, timing.
Are you?
You heard that. I know you did.
Hello there, Krogan.
I heard something. I don't know.
I heard it, and I wish I hadn't.
Okay, so it was exactly what I heard, and I'm not crazy in the head. I didn't imagine that. Not gonna judge. But I'm going to
Something Mocha said.
Oh.
I can buy you some food if you need to for the outdoor ones.
If it weren't for the powers of this plane, I'd kick you in the shins right now.
Do it anyway.
No.
Don't do that. You might crack an egg.
He's fine.
Please don't steal.
Again.
I keep hearing the things that I don't want to hear.
What's happening?
This is why. Well, I suppose that boon is also a bane in some instances, my love. I did not hear.
Yes. No, but I'm sure you would wish to hear it, because it would it would classify as gossip.
Why are you not telling me the gossip then? That should be the best thing.
I don't share gossip.
Not this kind.
I'm fairly certain it was a joke, just to mess with Echo, but...
Oh.
What's a joke?
I want to know what the gossip is.
What I heard with Mocha and then your subsequent joke with Echo.
Okay. I
about cracking an egg.
In fact.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
Mocha's cracked many eggs.
Do it.
Oh.
I've cracked a few eggs in my time as
well. Baking or cooking at least with those eggs?
No, not
okay, now I'm just
confused.
Egg is a meme for someone who doesn't realize that they're trans. So when someone helps someone on their journey is cracking an egg.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've heard that term before.
Oh.
A joke that, what happened?
I was thinking you were meaning now literally, but
But
Before, I thought it was a... Never mind.
That's where the term comes from.
It is very confusing, especially
I just saw
now.
the puppers pull somebody into.
It could be very inappropriate. That could be very funny. That could be that could be many things at the moment right now.
I just saw the puppers.
Hello, Dee.
They take somebody by the hand and guide them to the
Hey,
security
yo,
office.
greetings and salutations.
How have you been, darling?
Tired. I just came back from a bar that they had a contraction like a dice with 20 sides on it, and wherever it landed, that's how many shots you had to take. But actually good. I can handle my alcohol, so.
Well, yes, I assume you could. That sounds dangerous for others.
Yeah, it does. It does sound dangerous for others.
That sounds like a liability for whatever bar that is.
I'm the only one standing, so hey, it is what it is.
I remember.
That bar may not be staying the next time you go back.
Yeah, no, it won't.
But yes, I understand being tired. It has been quite a week and a half at this point. 2 weeks? 2 weeks. I've been putting spiritual essence into my shrine for the foundations, and it has drained me quite a bit. It is useful for what I am doing, but goodness, it is tiring.
Imagine this must be very, very exhausting.
Oh, I can feel the electricity coming out of there.
Hello, fellow human.
So could I. I felt the hairs on the back of my neck stand.
You sound like you're fucked up. You better not have anything that would make me sick, you know? I'm contractually obligated to do some event soon, so I don't want to get sick.
I already said it's not contagious.
Alright, cool bean. No, because I'm not wearing a mask, you know. I do.
Thank you both for keeping me
fully on all of my vaccines, but I'm still like, you know, it's 24/24. You don't know what the fuck is out there. So,
Right.
It is she. It's Lisa's sister-ish.
So.
Family member. I don't know what the exact term.
From planes.
I only saw like the flyouts and what people were saying.
I wanted to ask, since you're asking about me, how have y'all been?
What's this place? What is it?
That is what I believe is called a loaded question, honestly.
Yes, unfortunately.
Well, I haven't been able to come in months, so...
Apparently so. I'm getting my shrine finally. I've been putting a lot of work into it.
Well, that's nice.
It's been very tiring, yes.
Good news for a change.
Indeed.
And I appear to be having some minor health issues.
My sympathies.
Seems everyone is now.
Hopefully not as severe as mine.
In the right circumstances, it could arguably be worse.
We shall see. We're working on it.
I suppose that's all you can do. Well, actually, no. Not much you can really do for mine except mitigate symptoms, so hopefully more can be done in your case than mine.
So far,
You cannot even smell.
nothing has been able to... Nothing has been found wrong, so by all signs, I suppose, there is nothing wrong with me. When there is.
So just not exhibiting any symptoms.
No, apparently my symptoms mean one thing, but the tests they run, they don't detect the proper cause.
Which is frustrating. We're working on it. Don't worry, my love. My team is the best. Oh, good question. Oh, I wonder how long Mocha shall be. I know. She wished to speak to Alice, but...
Well,
Krogunk.
Oh, somebody is angry.
Frustrated for some reason.
I do hate they call it that.
We help provide goods to them.
It's better than what other people call it.
How long has this been going on?
About a month. Believe me, I was a lot worse.
How long have the pants?
That first week I could barely stand straight.
What even are those? How long have the pants been there? What even is that? Why are you wearing dirt?
Camouflage.
I like how we went from what's your health problem to what the fuck are your pants?
You have never seen a conversation with me in Echo before.
My dear, given the line of work Charles does, I assume that's for camouflage for when he's working.
How is that camouflage? He shows off very easily.
If memory serves, that's
meant for this environment.
Yes, it's more for predominantly dirt and desert, yes.
Why are you going out into the desert when your throat hurts?
You have outside.
Actually, yeah. Why are you going to
I go
the
where
desert
I'm
with a
needed.
turtleneck?
My daughter picked this out for me.
I was going to say, just because he's wearing it now doesn't mean that's what he wears when he goes. He could have changed his shirt, just not his pants when he came here.
Shirt, okay, or he could have changed his pants also. Like, you're already halfway through.
That still means he was out in the desert with a sore throat.
Well, either way, I mean...
And also...
It doesn't mean he doesn't like to be prepared. He could be planning to go back to where he was.
So, are you gonna? Did you pack yourself the matching shirt
tomorrow?
Okay.
Personally, I think your outfit is nice.
Well, thank you. Most folks agree as soon as they can pick their jaws up off the floor to see that I'm not in riot armor.
So long as that is not a fanny pack, I suppose.
I'm like brain dead right now. Like, you're not in full armor gear. I'm
not in full.
My dear, if I'm being honest, if I was more into the modern clothing in terms of my work, I would probably be wearing very similar things to our friend here.
We're not here.
Just add or subtract a few hundred years, and yeah, we're basically wearing the same thing.
More or less, yes.
Yes, more or less.
Well, that's not true. You're rugged, but in a fashionable way.
T-shirt with utilitarian pants in mind.
My dear, Charles would be considered
wearing multiple belts.
The modern-day version of rugged. Charles and I are only separated by a few hundred years in terms of what we are.
Add 2 belts.
Correct. He's also wearing 2 belts.
Indeed. They hold my axe and my sword. Or my hammer.
Except one of us has hair. The other one doesn't.
Once upon a time, I used to have hair similar to yours.
What?
And then you regrew your hair?
Who made you do that? Who made you do that? Who do I have to curse it and
It started
backwards?
on top and then... My dear, you'd have to curse me.
What?
For Twins Day, both of y'all have to wear the same outfit. Whenever Twins Day is, both of y'all have to wear the same outfit.
It better be fashionable. I'm making sense.
That's something you're going to have to take up with Kise.
I can perfectly find you fashionable things.
The fashion is you can find them some fashionable thing, because I know for a fact that you dress him well.
Yeah, we can absolutely go shopping sometime, dear. When you're not coughing up your lungs.
I mean, that'll need to wait for another 11 months at most.
What? 11 months?
Indeed. 5 months if I'm lucky.
What happened?
What happened?
lung infection from another plane. My body has no natural immunity.
You see,
Considering the usual circumstance.
Yes, you'd been telling me
Considering the
about
usual
circumstance.
circumstance.
I hadn't actually been told how it actually happened.
I don't want to risk it for the biscuit, okay? I ain't gonna risk it.
It better not be contagious coming around our guild.
There are a hell of a lot more places I'd be worried about spreading it than just this guild.
I believe
dear.
our guild would be equipped to handle it at the very least. There's no reason to make Charles feel unwelcome.
Yes, we have to be careful of the others too, and we do not have a proper aftercare room yet, my love.
Encampments, wasteland settlements.
I trust in Charles' judgment that if he and his doctors truly believed he was contagious in that manner, he would not risk putting other people at harm.
Yes. It seems a lot more pragmatic than that.
So I'm going to be watching you sleep. Take care of yourself.
Those words are thoroughly in your system, as it were. The fact that it's in your blood already is enough of a cause for concern.
Well, another reason why I'm actually happy it's made it that far, so that way no one thinks they can just chop out my lungs and get rid of the problem.
Yes, that seems to be a reoccurring thing now. Something wrong, you remove the problem appendage and then replace it with steel and wires.
I was lucky to get this cloned back on.
I'm going to say at least Ellis actually uses biology. And technically Tomiko and Nikolai.
Though I have actually done some research into various places some of our guild members are from.
They're coming out and about.
There is someone who has a giant castle filled with Cerberuses! And lots of gates to guard!
20 minutes. 30 tops. Yeah, I'll be there. Alright. Alright, everybody else, I do have
They seem excited.
out of here.
Best of luck.
I have a date with someone, so I'm gonna eat some.
Oh?
I'll see you. Bye-bye.
Have fun, darling. Do tell me all about it afterwards, alright?
Probably won't.
Oh?
I'll see ya.
My non-existing heart. Dee Dee.
Oh, it's the most alluring.
Oh, but yes, apparently
As good as long as you don't go into the forest.
that is, I would say that's true.
Somewhat. All the electricity.
Yes, but reality is collapsed in this fucking plane, so we might as well embrace it.
Oh, and Kise.
Yes, dear.
You said earlier, I did catch my attention. You said that you're a smoking pipe, correct?
Oh, yes, he
I
said
think
it.
you told me that before.
Yes.
I remember hearing you talk about a red light district, I believe. But I never did take up smoking when I was alive. Though I suppose now that I'm dead, there's not much of a barrier to entry for it. I don't have to worry about lung cancer or anything of the sort.
Exciting.
Handling your wares sometimes does actually sound like a bit of an alluring thing.
Oh, exciting. Of course, darling. I suppose it depends on what sort of things you're into when it comes to flavors. And also, I do not know. Technically, I suppose some of my Kisame now is a bit divine because I am a kami. Would that affect you?
Oh, that's a good point. Well, there's a chance it might. Considering I am a rather unholy being.
Well, I suppose I do have some that are not enchanted, so if I stick to the regular, it should be alright. And do not bless any of it.
Well, I'll trust your judgment then. Dealer's choice.
Exciting! Yes, of course, I can see about.
And we've got to talk about the Edo period at some point. I haven't had no one else to talk to about it.
Very true, no one has been
As
around.
it was, it's certainly a rare state.
Here's a thought, my dear. Because technically, any tobacco you make would be blessed, yes?
That's a good point.
I suppose, at least. Well, technically, if it is made as an. You know, I did not think. Technically, if I am in my flesh golem when I make it, considering I use the mana for that, that should not be the same. It is not using my spiritual energy.
That would be more along the lines of. Well, then, there's no issue if that's the case.
That is true. There has been some that I have blessed, but. I simply need to not use that.
Using your spiritual energy, so there would be no divine part to it.
Very true.
I was going to say I could assist you with that, but if it's not the same way with your flesh golem,
Well, you can always assist me with it, my love.
well, yes, but I was more along the lines because of my magic, Satyr, and the adjacent things my people did isn't exactly considered holy.
Oh, and I suppose if I'm to be seeking your tradecraft, I may as well extend mine as a courtesy. I may not look it, but I am a blacksmith. Should you ever have need of my services, all you have to do is ask.
Oh, interesting. Well, I suppose someone may be interested in that in the future. Though, to be fair, I may need some blacksmith work for parts of the shrine and the estate. May need something. I shall consider it. Thank you, dear.
I'm offended, Kise.
What?
If y'all don't mind, I'm gonna need to head out, so y'all be safe.
You as well, Chonos.
Yes, darling.
Before you go. A charm.
Oh! The good health charms, yes? I want my own mori.
Yes.
I shall be making them properly for my shrine eventually. If it seems like it is getting a bit,
close at hand.
yes, tattered after a while, do not worry, that means it is doing its job and keeping things away from you.
That means it's working.
Yes.
Right. You told me something similar.
Oh, good.
Yes, y'all have a good one.
At least make certain to get yourself masks as well.
But yes, I'm offended.
For what?
Oh, good.
Did you forget about the part where I'm also a blacksmith?
Well, yes, but she was also offering services for services, so...
Yes, but...
I respect the trade.
I cannot have you do everything, darling. You are my high priest. You need to do high priest duties as well.
It's your shrine.
Well, yes. Kenshi Tora is also... Yes, you are, and also Kenshi Tora is helping with the some of the woodworking. The most important things are for you, my love, but there's so much to be done. And again, you have to bless all the things, so you have to do your proper duties there. You cannot be doing everything.
Yes, I'm just... I am insanely surprised that you would actually pass up any moment with me and my shirt off. Working over an open fire. Hammering away at metal.
Who said I was... You're still going to do that, just for other things.
If our good guildmate here is going to be doing it, I have other things I should be doing, right?
You can do a lot of things without your shirt on. What are you talking about?
My dear, there's not a lot of blacksmith work needed to be done. It's a rare instance.
We can find something.
Oh goodness, have I turned home record?
Sorry about that, ma'am.
All right.
I can feel that in my gold.
I'm messing with you, Kise.
How dare you? You're going to make that up to me.
How
I'm
dare
going to take your shit off so much.
Oh, you'll make it up to me too.
So, I have to ask.
Hmm.
You can tell me to buzz all, admittedly.
As long as it's Pokemon safe, it should be fine.
Ask what you want to ask.
You're the one who started it. Or you're the one who brought it up. No, actually, it was me. Either way,
Yes, it
I'm
was
not
you.
passing up this moment.
What did I do?
Well, perhaps we could share techniques sometime. I actually have developed this quite interesting technique of blending together steel and silver to actually make weaponry that are effective against other types of, well, unsavory monsters, let's say.
I would used to watch a good friend of mine. She was a dwarf. Forge. At her forge, she created my weapons.
That does sound interesting. I've created my own weaponry, actually. I'm not a fond of rapiers.
Short swords, hammers, axes. If it was designed to kill, I'm pretty good with it, unfortunately, as that sounds.
You have to do what you have to do. I can't say I'm a stranger to it.
Yes. I'm a warrior, more or less. Now, technically mercenary, but same thing, I suppose.
Well, time to be forthright about my past. I'm, well, a vampire that has done my fair share of hunting other vampires. Out of necessity, really. Sometimes you need to weed out the rather unsavory ones to keep things safe for everyone else.
Like a bounty hunter.
Well, more over here. I suppose eliminating the ones who cause problems.
Is it not bounty hunting?
Like ferals and the like. Technically, no.
I'm not affiliated with any warmongering society or anything like that.
It's only bounty hunting if you exclusively pick up bounties for coin.
Right. No, I suppose in a manner of speaking, it was for coin, as with them gone, their fortune was right for the taking.
Although, in terms of vampires, more often than not, humans never saw vampires as, well, humanoid. They were more or less considered humans. More often than not see vampires as monsters, so it would be more or less monster hunting.
I suppose.
Yes, we had a masquerade, we called it.
I don't like the word.
Although my sire was a unsavory sort, let's say, who gave me these without my consent, and made it a bit harder to blend in with the human population.
I've been busy, usually, and most of the time
I suppose.
Absolutely.
I don't have any fancy jobs.
I have nothing to hide these days, so I'll be forthright with it. I ended him by my own hand. And teeth, as it were.
Listen to me.
Unfortunately, you have to do things like that.
You do. It was that or a life of servitude.
Oh, that sounds very familiar.
He was not a kind man, nor a generous one.
That sounds familiar.
Well, then you had no choice.
No, I didn't. It was... in doing fledgling, so I did free the other fledglings that were in his household. He was not. We were not both free.
Things are labeled as
Hmm.
cryptids when they're not.
As long as he's not
Well, that's in the past.
doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
Essentially default.
You got it. That is what is important.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah. Always important to move forward, and that is what I am doing.
Indeed.
Nothing to dwell on. He's not worth the time or the breath.
Indeed.
The faith man of South
Give me a moment. I believe the flux is pulling me. I need to fix my body.
Oh, it's been rather rampant tonight, hasn't it?
Of course.
There we go.
Rather sizable manner since arriving in the Metaverse, and I'm putting together a fort, so I've got a place to do my own work. If you'd like,
plan on building.
In the area, you can use it.
All the other ones.
Be greatly appreciated. Our estate. I plan on.
It's a sad thing to see.
Yes, I plan on making something. Have a workshop, because I've...
Yeah, no, he just kind of gets like that when he falls
Oh, sorry.
forever.
You have to say that for later, my love. You're not stuck, are you, Zaya?
Friend, you know, I got a little worried.
Please tell me you're not stuck.
Yeah, very understandable.
What? This is one of the costumes like last year. Do not be stuck in it.
Oh.
No.
Something I voluntarily put on. Aurora's one of her gigs.
Come on.
Oh.
Anybody here want to?
Oh, this is modeling. To do what?
I mean, I'm using it as like a cover. No one really. People seem to not recognize me.
I did not for a moment, no, which is why I was worried.
This will take a lava cake.
So long as you're alright.
I was waiting for my girlfriend and my sister to come out of the kitchen now.
Ah.
As much as you want.
Yes, they seem to have been busy.
Yeah, Mocha, we had to tell Sis some interesting news that that's gonna be something of an adjustment period.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
No, it's
You guys both might know in time, because I may have to tell my father about it, and he's gonna never shut up about that, I know that. Oh my god, I'm not ready for that. Oh, fuck.
What?
I'm not ready for my dad to hear all that, Mocha.
You cannot do this to me, Saya! How dare you? How dare you say something that is obviously gossip, but you will not tell me what it is just yet, but you tell me you have it.
Kise, I'm doing it.
How dare you torture me like this, Saya?
I will keep it private, but do I have permission to be a menace? Kise.
If it's going to mess with my betrothed, I would suggest you think twice.
No. Fair, you are the one paying me.
I think I have a right at least to
I've
tell
already shot them once tonight. I don't intend to do it again.
Kise, if you and Sigurd wish to know, I can at least tell you, as long as you keep it both private, because there are reasons why. The one reason I am being very careful about it is I still have hunters kind of looking for me, and I do not wish for them to know.
Darling, you ruined me. I may be very good with gossip, but I'm better at keeping it.
Okay, then, good. And you and Sigurd can, because Ryder will know eventually.
How are you doing?
Has Echo talked to you yet?
About what thing? I've heard plenty of things from
Echo's been
Echo.
stuck behind that desk.
Oh, you mean tonight? No.
Okay, me and Echo need to talk to both of you. We'll do that in the security office once Echo's not busy.
Oh, is this that?
We can all pull him away for something.
Unless there was something new tonight.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. Obviously, there are two different things happening at once.
There are very many things happening.
Yeah. I can pull you two away from that. That's not hard. I mean, Ryder's gonna know. Ryder's gonna know.
Oh dear.
Are
you both heading out?
No, not yet.
We're headed to the security
I'm
office.
just pulling him away from for a conversation.
I'm gonna follow because I purely want to see Kise's reaction.
Oh.
Just for people to know if that's alright.
Yes. Of course.
Of course. Though.
Private for my own safety.
No, very important, darling.
Yeah. Especially with our little problem, Kise, I don't know if you've heard Amon and now met the other one, so...
Wait, what?
Extra.
Oh, wait.
There's apparently another one.
Other one?
We knew about another one, but they were supposed to be far away, some mountain or something with a Yukiona.
Yeah, well, I think that we might have Amon might have met them and fought them and got more information on them, and that's something.
Oh.
Is this in relation to that yokai you told me about?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay, well, brace yourself, Kise.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you good news first, then. First, good news.
Yes.
So, I guess the good news for both of you.
In here. No one will be able to hear us through here.
Whoa. Don't mind. Hey. Yeah.
Yeah, sleeping.
Yes, because I am here, you'll be fine.
Okay.
We can sit down.
I mean, it's not a long conversation either. It's just an information dump. Unless you want to talk about the yokai things.
I suppose if it concerns us, it may be good to know, but I did not hear about this. He's not used comms.
That's because he's been trying to... he's been also healing, because he had to fight them, specifically.
I suppose.
So I've been giving him a chance to heal. So I guess the good news... there may be more pitter-patters of feet around.
Oh!
I have been morning sick for a day or two now. And it's every time I look at food, I can't, I don't want to eat it or smell it. I'm just, I start throwing up really bad.
The kitchen was probably a bad idea.
Sorry.
I was holding a lot of that back from doing it because I think the adrenaline of my sister.
First question.
Yes,
This is, you said this is good. This is definitely good, yes. I have to make certain. Congratulations, dear! I'm not used to such things being good.
Mochas.
Oh?
Well, it's either mochas, ethereals, or both of theirs, because we're not too sure.
Oh.
It's me and Mocha are gonna probably have to go to the doctor eventually.
Well, this I'm used to.
Hi, speaking of...
Hello, dear.
Speaking of which, hi.
Exciting news. Congratulations, potentially.
Yeah. And I'm pregnant. It's most likely because of Echo.
Yeah, it's not me.
Oh, it actually worked. You said you were trying.
That's your reaction.
Congratulations! I just heard so much.
Congratulations.
Yes, you did, and I was, better time than never. It was either going to be later tonight when we get home, or
Exciting. So I knew you were trying, but I didn't.
We've been planning. We've been kind of planning this for a while, and Theriel's always
And we have a whole Yokon.
We shall. Exciting.
And I have 3 jobs and so much
The
money
reason
saved,
why I wanted to
'cause I
keep
don't
it too close, people I knew, and not general public just yet, it's because well, Mocha and I both have hunters still, and recently, an attack from her and May. These hunters were trying to chain my daughter. I kind of want to be careful now.
Oh.
Yeah.
They were, that was that's slight bad news, but that's the thing. Me, Jaden, and Theriol got them before that anything worse could happen. They got
Always hunters.
they got chained, but
you've been walking
they're
around a lot.
fine.
And having a
We
lot
made
of
sure they got to the hospital and they've rested. I've been making sure our house is fucking secure, and that's all I've been doing while Theriol's been away.
Which is understandable, given everything.
Okay. I mean, you and Maury can come over tonight. We can
Let me make Mocha lay an egg.
food as well.
Sorry, just seeing this now.
Kise is not normal human. I mean, look it, but
let me bring the little tater tots.
Well, generally, I believe I've seen your hair on fire. Normally humans don't do that either, so.
Oh, I didn't tell you. Jerry got a job.
that is because of a magical training session I had where I pushed a little far past my limits. My hair is just a reaction from it.
Oh.
It's as long as I can keep it to here and people don't hear about it, I keep what I am pretty secret.
He's getting paid to sit.
Understandable.
Sigurd knows what Ryder is.
So he gets cats.
Okay.
And he gets paid to do
That I do.
Which means that I don't have to give him
My
money
mother
anymore.
was an Asimar.
That's good.
What do
That's
a
the
Cambion
connection
and an Asimar make?
Kise. We do have 2 department heads here. Would you mind if I actually do a more official offer? I'd offered my personal help earlier, but
Nephilim.
Guild as well. I just want to offer Miss Saya that if she needs anything, the guild will more than happily help.
Something you said to me, Saya.
I certainly do not see why not, especially when it comes to dealing with hunters. We are a place of amnesty here.
Yes, but
asylum and whatnot.
So we still have to come to the decision.
Mocha's not been the only one that's been hunted a lot of her life. It's why I've run for so long. I am not. Those hunters are still after me. And they still. One of them is very keen on grabbing my head, and they use weapons that could. Us. My brothers are all that, but Curry is strong enough to. He usually kills them. And my little brother, who's now returned, is. Something changed. I guess you say me and Curry are the only 2 that are pure. Nephilims have been always given a bad rep. We've always been given bad titles and names.
They were always seen as abominations that shouldn't exist. By both of their kind, if memory serves. And also by humans.
Oh, that is expected. No offense, my love.
No, I greatly hate my own kind at times.
Well,
I've got the 3 of you here.
You'd be happy to note that I am one of those people that always gives humans a chance now. And I think Theriel for that. Changed my mind a lot for humans. He's a good man for that.
Well, unfortunately, there are a very small list of humans that I
Yes.
trust.
I know that.
Behind
I've gotten
In the corner by the
plenty of
door. To your right.
Oh! Hey! I better
Just
go say
having a
hello to them.
conversation.
Oh.
We have a security member
Secret
here.
inviters
Don't worry.
back here. It's related
The
to
only
guild
thing
members,
is
Kise.
why I hide it so much. I hide my soul very closely.
I'll make sure some
I
guys
just
know you
realized
later.
I'm not terrified of dogs. Because I've been walking back here with no issues now.
I'm always trying to
That's
now
good.
make sure. I'm unsure if they are gonna be like
Could be
that
because
too.
of Jane.
The little ones might be. And
Jane might.
if they are, I've been wanting to make a home and place.
I didn't even see him there. What was this?
Oh.
Oh, was it sheesh?
That damn double flux.
Sheesh. That works.
No. Fuck you, Flex. Fuck you, Flex.
Oh,
You couldn't
welcome
take
back.
me during
It
the
happens.
war,
It always
then you
happens
couldn't
at the
take me
worst
now.
times. It always happens at the worst times.
It really
So we're having a crash earlier.
Yeah, it's why I'm very selective and careful with who I trust and knowing secrets like this, because I've had people betray me, and
Right. So where was
once they told me they knew what I was, they
My plan
would
is
rat me out
to
usually.
Who do I need to curse?
with
Why I kept
Elise, Evo,
no one.
and Artemis.
Hmm.
I once burned down a village because some people knew. And
Echo.
they're really adamant. Others.
I have a
Very religious
I have a
group
plan
of humans.
to
But
try and get the guild to work on something.
regardless, I've never wanted to kill
Paula into
anyone.
magical rounds. Going to speak to Elise, Evo, and Artemis on the matter.
Understood.
My oldest brother is one of the worst.
Especially
You might
suffering.
want to
He's
also
gone
talk
now.
to Eyes about this
Hmm.
as well.
Yeah. So,
Well, if he's anything like his father, he has a fierce sense of duty
I'm gonna
to protect those he cares about.
Usual
getting
in the back
something
there.
made.
My oldest brother was
And,
worse, in the sense of
portable shield, so to speak.
he saw
At
our.
least that's the basic concept. I'm
He
gonna
never
talk to
silver
Elise
tongue.
and Evo and Artemis about it.
He's the reason
Something designed to
Ratters
control
and
anti-magical
Dad's been
Do we
looking
not
out
have any
for
heads out there? I
Mom.
can probably head back out. I had said what I needed
No,
to say.
She
there's no
died
other.
though.
There's
Because
no
of
other
it.
heads out there right now.
Okay. I will head back out then.
Especially
Okay.
since
I'll be heading back out since there is no heads out
I
there.
see.
Just to be safe. We do still have the
use
meeting.
anti-magical
We can talk more later as well.
We
about,
shall.
You know what's happening, but
And I
yes.
know what those
I think a text-based.
I always tell people I'm human.
I think a
because
text-based solution is
that
probably better
guys-
because it's not affected by
As
anti-magic.
well
It's
as
not magic.
also I have something that doesn't let people scry and see into my soul and look like a normal human. But I have two instead of one. I can excuse Cinder. He's a demon.
That would probably be the best for that.
I have the basic
No, that's entirely fair.
actual expert to work on it.
I would like to trust people with that secret or and I have
Last thing I wanna
someone.
do is get shot again.
When people mentioned you being human, I didn't say anything, obviously, because I know who Ryder is, and if you're telling people you're human, there's a reason for it.
That's very close.
I yell at my brother not to say it because he's an idiot and he thinks that he can just. My brother had to drill that into his head not to.
For my liking. What do you think Murray wanted me out of the house?
Yeah,
And I want my dad to say the same and not tell people about what I am. It just makes it harder.
But it does make sense that you want to.
But
Have
I
some
tell
sort
certain
of
people I
protection.
trust. I've told Mocha.
They can use that protection
Imperial
as well.
knew way ahead. And
There's something
others
else I want to talk to you
I've
about. We
known.
can talk about that later.
But it's not the
I'm
always
gonna
the
sit on
most
the other
ideal
side.
topic.
Or
And
squat on the other side, I guess.
Yeah.
I gotta trust people before I tell what I am.
We
That is
kind of woke up the big one.
Entirely
Until
fair.
I can trust
I
you and
understand.
Kise.
I am honored that you feel that way.
Yeah.
Oh, your secret is
I
safe with
probably-
us.
I do not think.
I probably should have
Thank you.
let you your security. You could have vouched for them.
I am. I am probably going to until I take care
Secret's
of
on leave,
those
so technically he doesn't have the authority.
hunters. Will be
Until he comes
hunted,
back.
but I wish for my children to not share the same fate.
Indeed.
My husband's been wanting to make a place and a future where
Normally
I
Sigurd
don't
is
have to
second,
have
but
to
he
worry about
is a
that.
bit on leave, so Mocha became
Always
second
look
because they
over
were
my
almost Sigurd.
shoulder, or always looking around every corner,
He's on leave because he's always here.
making sure people I can trust and know
know,
my
right?
secret and it doesn't have loose lips.
This conversation seemed important. That's why I offered the security room.
Sorry.
I'm aware. You're fine.
No, it's my fault.
like
I'm technically on leave. No, it's me. I'm technically on leave.
I forgot about it and forgot that I'm technically second.
Yes, technically on leave, but you never seem to be on leave. You're always doing your job anyway.
Sounds like me.
Yeah, you. Yes.
We're workaholics, huh?
Once the neocon and the onsen is open, oh, you are all resting for so long.
I would have loved to.
Well, it will be in your backyard soon enough.
Are probably dealt with, so I am probably have a chance to take more leaving.
We'd have to go further to see Echo and
A war and my husband being kept in some place of I would call enemy base for 2 weeks. Yeah, I think that's a good point to take my breaks.
Divvy up and get.
Indeed.
I'm so tired.
Well, this seems like the proper time to hand one of these out. And this
There's always more time in the
stone.
I know.
Think of it like a sending stone, but different.
Oh, is this one of your ruin stones?
Thanks to yes, due to the boon I have recently been given, I have discovered that I can hear things that not normal people can hear. That specific stone will activate another one I carry in my bag with me at all times. It's a very high pitch. You would be the first one to have it. Have another one. All you have to do is that room is, if you can, either break the rune or channel mana into the rune. I will get a high pitch in emergencies, breaking the rune while destroying the stone.
I mean, good for him.
Keep.
I'm having such flashbacks to the Gilder sticks.
I've had
I will
a lot
hear
of,
it.
of connection calls too. I know.
And it'll give me an approximate location of where it's coming from.
I should tell them about
Thank you,
this.
So if you're ever in danger or anything, I know you have your father and all of that, but in an emergency situation.
Another extra hands of help I will never turn down.
Trying to make videos on my
Thank you.
phone, and he's like a thumbs makes it interesting.
I'm definitely for the past 2 weeks been taking over a lot of her duties from my husband since he's been away.
So if you're
Making sure she sleeps and eats is one of them.
You both better be doing that for each other now, and plenty of others. Goodness.
If I also didn't give you this on behalf of Kise.
Oh, my Omamori. Protection.
So, something for me and something from Kise.
Little Japanese pouch charms.
if I need anything, I will definitely call. If I need spiritual things, I'll call both of you.
I would hope so. And once I have my shrine properly, that'll be much better
Spirit,
equipped.
Yes. I will, when that's properly built, I will definitely bring by an offering for you. And also a gift for both of you for the housewarming, I would call it.
Thank you, darling.
Thank
So, I will apologize ahead of time. I did not get to... Apparently I did not get to Mocha the first time around, but if you are, as you say you are, at the time, I may have to stay away from you for a while, at least for a month. It is a spiritual thing. It is a bit of a... Childbirth and death and things are things Kami have to stay away from, at least. Yes.
Okay. It is not because of anything bad.
Yes, it is not personal. It is simply the Kigare that needs time to go away, and then Sigurd can properly purify things to the point where I can get close again. He had to do that for Mocha.
You say you're fine. If
Yes, I
you
do.
guys even want to come by our place at all, we have plenty of protections as well. And our home is very big as well. The protections we have are a waystone that technically is... Actually, I can bring out my phone and give you the address. This waystone here will take us straight to... It's my phone, just transfer context to that.
There you are.
No.
The waystone will take you right to our place, and the only people we allow are people that we trust, since... And also the inside of the house, not many people can see inside, because... Runes from a void dragon are kind of powerful and hard to see through.
Apparently so.
I would imagine so.
I'm not scared of... We had them on our apartment. A friend of ours, a longtime friend of both mine and Imperial's, had put those on there. And we asked him to put more on because his house was big. We wanted to make sure no one looked into our place or tried to start tracking or spying on me, since we have no idea somewhat of how these... How fully these guys operate too. And also with Mocha's hunters, we're not sure how from.
I always so much.
We still have
so many hunters, yes. Dragon hunters. So I completely understand.
Kise.
I am still very offended it was only 1 million credits.
Oh, my dear, that is still obscene amounts of money.
I'm certainly worth more than that.
That's the little time. You know that meme where
That is not up for debate. We all know that, but still, 1 million credits.
You are priceless, honestly.
Exactly.
someone bent not to
Though I suppose I should warn you,
to encourage you.
if you ever do have to use that rune, I will more than likely show up not looking like myself. I have...
As you can respond, and honestly, if it is, it would probably be to help me get out of a situation. At best. I'm someone who doesn't like to kill or tries not to.
I don't know if they can eat chocolate.
I try to
Dog was.
talk, negotiate first, or actually jumping into that.
I've made a deal with... I try not to tell a lot of people, because specifically who that is, because not very many people... I made a deal with a god Fenrir. Bring her about the apocalypse. I have issues that he seemingly can fix.
Rest in pepperonis.
Fenrir is very much, as far as I've heard from legends, a very powerful one.
Something, try and poke deeper into your mind and make a connection.
He
Do you not get a big head?
We have, let's say, a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah, me and Cinder. Welcome to the club.
He and I recently, when we go into fighting, fight together.
Aggressive.
And I get very aggressive, yes. But I generally
I
don't
can understand
attack people I know. We both have control at the time, but there is the...
You are both one. You are hard
Yes.
to distinguish between the other. Yeah, no, I feel that because that's what happens with me and Cinder once in a while. We can't always figure out if we're one or the other, and it's very weird, but it happens. And it's definitely when our angers are both on the same wavelength. I've noticed that.
I believe Mocha has seen me in the condition with Fenrir.
I have.
Block sucks. It
Let's
hurts.
hope I never have to see it and never have to. And if you do need to, if I do need to see it, I'll try and help you out with that.
Well, at the very least, there won't be anyone left, in at least the immediate area, to harm you.
Yeah.
Because when he fights, he gets hungry.
I'll admit this, I've killed a couple of them, and Cinder has too. Cinder, Cinder, she says, it's just... As she has said, it's a normal Tuesday for her to kill something. For me, it's not so much.
We'll ask guys.
As well as also,
Do you know when we are closing the doors? Because it's around the time that we usually do.
I did have to kill one
we should
other.
probably do that
When
soon.
Mocha got attacked.
Generally, it's a
I
low
wasn't very happy
right
about it,
now,
but...
But
You know, I guess you could say I'm very, when they mention my kids or they mention my family, I think I get a little more aggressive and protective about it.
I completely and wholeheartedly understand.
They shot, they kicked, and they chained my kid. I was not gonna let one of them...
There's also a very strong smell of Pokemon back here.
No, of course not.
No, that's fair.
this is their den. It smells like them.
May's still been terrified.
That's all that you're smelling here. It's just them, especially back there. There's
And
more.
she sometimes has nightmares, but she is...
There's the fabled puppers.
She
puppers,
is...
pile that Rochelle likes to sleep on.
She's a very strong kid.
That's where she's been
So is Mocha. They both are very
Not all
strong
the time,
people.
when
And
she asks.
we're gonna try and teach May eventually. We're wanting her to be a kid, but we're wanting her to give a little fighting experience. Technically bit one and shot bubbles at another one, so I will commend her for her efforts.
Oh, adorable.
Water mage in the house of fire and and Mocha. I can't really describe what Mocha is. Magic training. She's also a lot better than when we first got her.
Oh yeah, I will.
A happier kid. We gave her a future that we want to give all these kids that me and Mocha both have, I think. A brighter future, a childhood where they don't have to run or hide. They can be
They're going
kids.
to get so excited. So fast.
I didn't ever actually realize how many there were back here.
An interesting thought.
There's a lot. There's more if you pay attention.
It's
You
a,
keep paying attention.
it's a thing I wanted,
I've seen 7 so far.
to be honest.
On the other side, there's also they also like the
Regardless. My future is hopefully a little more brighter than what it used to look like. So.
I'm counting like 10 at the moment. And that's just standing here.
Absolutely.
Asleep on their head.
And we will
My dad
do
and
what we
little brother
can
are
to
probably
assist you.
gonna know. Once they know that,
They're going to tell everyone.
protective.
And
I'm
they will
going through
probably be loud about it if I can have it, at least Ryder.
Ryder, maybe, and I'm going to have to shut him up every time. And like Curry, I'm going to have to shut him up and tell him I do not want people all knowing about this, that you're going to be a grandpa. My little brother will be fine. He's very much a secret keeper.
Just ask Smoke over the homing chonkla.
Actually.
When you tell... Oh, God.
Mocha gave hers the diva one.
Oh, you know what?
Oh,
Ryder might remember the homing, or the chancla from Maria.
I have one. I will beat him senselessly if he starts talking about anything like that. Sorry, I'm the only one that gets to beat my dad. What? Oh, that sounded really
I've only heard a couple of things about your dad, and most of them have been good. I've heard he's slightly chaotic.
He is a very proud dad. It's gonna be even prouder to say, I'm a grandpa!
And everyone in the immediate area will know about it.
I'm going
Oh,
to
dear.
I'm up. I'm gonna shut him up. Yes, you're right. I'm going to shut him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can tell him about the yokai stuff later. I want to keep a positive mood today.
Yes, very true.
How about prom war? I kind of want it to be positive.
I intruded on our wonderful host. If you would be willing to go with Saya while I apologize.
Yes.
Because I'm technically still on leave.
Yeah, sorry for myself too. Here, Kise. I gotcha.
You're fine, Saya. You weren't to know. Vividly, I didn't know either. So far.
Have good rest, dears.
Sorry, I'm technically on leave.
I'm also having to tell I gotta go to Dragonspire now and go tell people. Fuck.
Or you can hold off on that and rest. In theory, I'll just
I'm alright. I actually want to. A lot has happened. I wanna tell the good news to certain people and let them be on a happier note. And let some of them say, "Oh, well, at least."
I suppose at least there they probably need it.
Their aunts.
Having been there a few times and gotten lost in the corridors of rot and falling, crumbling walls.
I understand that feeling.
Is it bad? I've already known being work there, you sometimes still get lost. But at least we have a little.
I'm not surprised in the least, honestly.
That's fine. This place is nice, though. I honestly might come back here more often.
Of course.
I might come back here more often just to relax.
I love working here.
Getting away from just the blood.
I don't mind working.
Always the blood.
I don't mind working at Dragonspire either. I'm honestly okay with it. I'm used to that. Sadly.
The Kigare with blood, unfortunately. There's plenty of there.
Well, I will head out. I'm either gonna head home or I'm gonna go to work. And
I recommend going home.
Yes, rest. It was good to see you, dear. Thank you for letting me know.
I will check in with work. I want to hang out with people and check in also at those who were actually at the war. I want to make sure they're okay.
Go home immediately after.
I will. I'm not going down, or I'm not doing anything silly.
If you go down, I'll be so pissed off.
No.
That is the one time where that is a bad thing. That is the one time that that comment is a bad thing.
I would be so upset.
The one time we're going down is a bad thing.
do want to give you one of these.
Oh, that is still difficult.
I think you could make use of it.
Okay, I will.
600 something years old.
You might want to tell Kise that, because she might also be excited.
What about me?
Tao's going to be giving me quite the old wine bottle.
Oh,
So you might have some nice vintage wine as well.
interesting.
Yeah, about 600 something years old. Back in the 17 something.
Oh, in the Edo period. Really?
So far.
Oh,
that is exciting.
Ended up getting it. I'll be honest.
and you were around them and you were just
I
fine.
don't think you remember a while back when I went there in the thing with Wolfram when the friend I have in my head appeared.
Yes, dear.
The thing is with having a god literally on the quick access to you is you sometimes get the gifts of their prayers. Also in the form of gemstones, gold, or occasionally food and wine.
Good choices.
Yeah.
There'll be another chance.
I've got literally 6 bottles of the thing of it untouched, so might as well give it to people who will be more likely to enjoy and use it.
Excellent. Well, that is lovely.
Yeah.
I can finally use my flesh golem again soon.
I can't wait for the next one to get pregnant as Imperial, Jaden, and you.
Okay, there we go.
I'll figure it out.
Technically, I'm certain Ellis could do something to help. Oh, were you able to speak with him? He was here for a bit, and then you were in the room for a while. Oh. Hello.
Well, you know what happened.
Yes, that is important, yes.
So
I shall at least let Ellis know that it was very important and you can speak later. Oh dear.
Hello again.
Did you hear that your friend was able to, well, a pupperus wanted to go home with them, so.
Tell me all about it.
Everything alright?
I'm very happy for her.
Everything is fine. Yes, I just wanted to make sure everything was fine with surfers.
Very good.
Is still back there, I assume, with it?
Yes.
Once he comes out, I'll ask him if we want to close, as it is getting to be that time.
Oh, it is getting a bit late, isn't it?
Yes, it is getting very late for me.
If you need to head out a little bit early, we'll catch up. Any wants for specific foods for later, since is Jaden coming over?
Yes.
We will pick it up on our way home.
Ooh.
Bag of mangoes.
Specific one.
Oh, mango. Yes, mango.
More mango sorbet.
It is quite good.
This time I just want mangoes.
I have not been able to have any mangoes in my flesh golem for 2 weeks. I've not been able to get in my flesh golem for 2 weeks.
Hence the bag.
You're finally gonna get into it tonight, then.
Yes.
To have some, then.
I can finally do it again. I've gathered enough energy to do so. I've been putting it all towards the shrine.
Thank you.
And I'll help you make the nest.
I wonder if mangoes pair well with that wine. Edo period wine, my love.
We could find out.
I can stop my foot, but I cannot, as the
We can get the accessory.
plane prevent me from doing so.
All right, we'll see you all at home.
I'll see you all.
Good night, darlings.
Good night.
The egg puns don't
No, we're just going home.
Yes. It may close sooner or later, but that will be a question for someone else. Good night, darlings.
Take care, ma'am.
I'll take my leave.
Ma'am.
Oh, I need to keep my spiritual energy. Oh, there's been so much electricity lately.
Yes, I have that necklace packed away.
There's one though.
Good night, you two.
He has never done that before, but
Good night.
I could swear that I've touched it since it got put on the other chain, and it has never done that.
I couldn't tell you the foggiest of what's going on.
Hopefully Alice can find something to explain anything.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised in either direction.
I suppose we shall hear either way tomorrow.
Seems so.
There's mangoes!
Yes, mangoes.
Mangoes.
Well, I'm not letting him live that down.
Mangoes.
I'm not letting him live that down.
It was fucking great.
It went very well.
I'm so happy you've been having a lot of fun with this avatar.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm glad that I
God,
made
you
it.
have no idea.
I think
Yep.
How did... Didn't we pass you? How did... What? Hi, Dolly! I'm sorry, I was avoiding the shit out of this one because, electricity!
Well, she's not producing electricity at the moment.
The technology with...
It's not like a beep beep boop robot type thing. It's a nuclear reactor, essentially.
Yeah, super technology.
No, right now, if anything, it's chemical. It is chemical. It's storing energy at the moment to be used if these things pop out. If anything, if these pop out and you're around, you'll fucking go ballistic. You're gonna turn into fucking...
I'm sorry, I was playing like the electricity and the just technology in general with her nowadays.
But no, see, the way this is designed is that this is at the moment using iron rods to produce power, and it's being stored in this tank at the bottom, and the Tesla coils at the top would be used to disperse excess power if it would go like overdrive. But they're closed at the moment. These things are not operational.
I wish I had a bill pile too. Okay.
So Kise would not go ballistic near her. Not at the moment.
Yeah,
But if she
not
would pop in
entirely.
for demonstration, then yes, you would fucking deflate like a balloon, probably. Be like...
But yeah, like Tesla coils and all that stuff are still technology to an extent that like she's just kind of like it's not pure electricity, but technology in general.
What I mean is they're not active, is what I mean.
Yeah. Okay.
Is the equivalent of essentially having like a car that is literally not running.
Okay. Blaze is relative.
I thought so.
Yes. Hashtag Blaze sister.
Hashtag Blaze sister. Hell yeah. Alright everyone, I'm gonna end my stream real quick. I'll be right back.
You know, of all the things to talk in Metaverse,
I was gonna go. Oh well.
Alright everybody, I'm gonna head out for now. Just gonna end my stream, I'm not close enough to my computer right now. I'll probably be back for Lying Fork tomorrow. Thank you for joining me for a bit. There were some interesting conversations. I'm looking forward to what we find out. Thank you for being here, Chaos. The rest of you. Hey. Until next time, you all stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Good night! Bye.
I'm proud to be. I'm a flying